Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Billy F. Gates, a.k.a. Steeman Billy Beeman. This is TIYF presents Game Time. I'm here with my boy, Slick Vic.
What's popping?
My co-host to the left, Fantasy Guru. I don't know where he's at right now. He'll be here in a minute, though. But I'm here with the guys. Also, tonight, we're changing up the format. We're going to have more of a debate show tonight. So for this first little hour, we are going to be debating a few different topics. And then from there, we're going to be, going into our predictions for Sunday. And then we're going to have a little fantasy football, like start 'em, sit 'em. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some fun tonight. It's a hybrid show. And then also, man, I just want to introduce you guys to California Poppy, or a.k.a. Kelly X Poppy over here, the moderator for tonight's show.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Going?
Introduce yourself, sir. How you doing?
Doing good.
All right, man. How you doing, Slick?
I'm ready to get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
We're back at it now. It's just in time for the season.
Oh, bro, it's good. I know, exactly. It's good. It's up. I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, to talk tonight. So
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very excited, man. But yeah, well, I mean, Jose ain't showing up yet. So for now, let's just kick it off. Callie, what you got for us, Brody?
All right. So after last night's performance, losing to the Lions with Kelce not on the field, is this Chiefs team a Super Bowl contender with no supporting cast for Mahomes and Kelce?
Great question. You want to kick it off?
Sure, I'll do it.
Let's go.
I mean, Mahomes, is he not the best quarterback in the NFL? Like, consensus. Maybe
Yeah, no.
Maybe on his way, on track to be the best ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had 8 drops last night. 8 drops. I doubt that.
No, I think that was all Tony, right?
Right. Seemed like it.
was-
I doubt that's going to happen again or consistently. Once he develops that rapport with those young receivers, he hasn't had a lot of field time. Barely played the preseason. So I think once he develops that.
But the youngest receiver on the team is Rashee Rice,
Yeah.
and he had himself a nice little night yesterday. He got a touchdown.
Yeah.
He got the first touchdown out of all the receivers. Obviously there was no Kelce, but I mean he looked nice. Kadarius Toney
Well,
kind of.
If Kadarius Toney doesn't drop any pass or even that pick 6,
He's a bum.
he is a bum. But it doesn't take any NFL receiver should be able to catch the passes that he dropped. If he catches those passes, we wouldn't
He's
even be talking
overrated,
about
man.
that.
He's overrated.
We wouldn't even be talking about that. The Chiefs would have won that game.
Unfortunately, we are talking about
Yeah.
that though. So you're saying that this Chiefs team is still a Super Bowl contender
Yes, as long as
with what they have to deal with in the AFC?
as long as they have Patrick Mahomes and they get Chris Jones back, they're a Super Bowl contender. You have Patrick Mahomes. You have the best quarterback, maybe the best quarterback ever play when it's all said and done. Like, that's all you need.
Apparently, that's not all you need. They
That's all-
lost to
and
the
you got Andy
Lions.
Reid Yes, they lost on some fluke plays. A drop pass that turns into a pick 6. How often have we ever seen that?
A few times. It's the NFL, man. I mean,
know,
it
but
happens.
These are simple things. These are simple fixes that any NFL receiver should be able to fix.
They lost by a point last
Yeah.
night to the Detroit Lions, 21-20.
I mean, the Lions were hot last. They won 8 out of their last 10 games last season. Let's not act like the Lions are scrubs.
Going in to start the season, Mahomes was what was it? He was like 8-0 or something like that.
I get it, but it was bound to happen. The teams. This is the week 1 is when the most upsets happen.
I agreed.
Teams aren't in their season form. Some teams treated like their preseason because they don't play their starters at all. So it's the first real game action some of their starters are getting.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get what you're saying. But you know what? What I seen last night, what I witnessed from this Chiefs team, garbage.
I get it.
Without Kelce,
Yeah.
Without Kelce on that offense, they looked bleak. They didn't look popping. You got the coaches talking about Sky Moore is supposed to step it up.
Yeah.
Where the hell was he at last night? Kadarius Toney literally dropped every pass that came his way, but one.
It is concerning they don't have a legit number 1 wide receiver.
And the pass that Toney caught, it was a
Yeah. With 1 yard.
Not even, bro. Bro,
0.5
not
on the
even.
fantasy points.
0.5. Hey, shout out to you, Charlie. I appreciate that, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
It is concerning, I'll say, but I mean, once they get more on the field, once they get more playing time together on the field by week 10, they'll be firing on all cylinders.
Maybe. I mean, but
Without Kelce, I mean, Kelsey's obviously going to be on the lineup by then. But if you take Kelce out of the equation, Mahomes, most of his passes were pretty accurate.
no, yeah, they were.
A majority of his passes were pretty accurate, and it takes the average receiver should be able to catch those passes. So just once they fix everything up, get the timing down, I think they'll be fine.
But these same receivers that were dropping passes, they were already on the that timing should already be there. They were there last year.
Yeah, but also
MVS. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean that's a veteran receiver. You should not be doing that. But also, Kelce got a lot of the majority of the work last. I mean, I had him on my fantasy team.
He got everybody's on everybody's. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not on a starting lineup in one league.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of those players didn't really get a lot of what should I say, passes from Mahomes.
So look at let me
It takes time.
let me give you guys some stats real quick. Last night, total yards for the game 368 by the Lions. Chiefs 316. Passing yards 250 for the Lions. 226 for the Chiefs. Rushing yards 118 with Gibbs and Montgomery. 90 for the Chiefs. The Lions were averaging 8.3 yards per play.
Chris
The
Jones
Chiefs,
not being there has a
5.1.
lot to do with that.
But that's one man. That's just one man.
That makes a big difference. That's one of the best interior defensive
Nah,
linemen
to
in
be
the
honest with
NFL.
you, I don't think
It's
so.
top.
Look at my point with if Chris Jones is out there, I still think that Jahmyr Gibbs is such a special running back. I hate that the Lions limited him, bro. I was like, come on, you guys got you could tell that boy's about to be an all-star. I like David Montgomery. Yes, I give him shit all the time. All the time. I don't like him. But Jahmyr Gibbs looked special out there,
Yeah.
dude. Like, for real. And you're going to limit him? I mean, I get it. Yeah, whatever. The coach came out and said today that, he just wanted to give him like a taste of the NFL pretty much. That's the gist. That's not his words. That's mine. But it's just like, bro, I think even with Chris Jones out there, that Jahmyr Gibbs would have balled on him.
But that plays to my point. Let's not act like the Lions are scrubs. They're not. They won 8 of their last 10 games. Their offense they had the #1 offense during that.
I'm not hating on Lions.
So that's what I'm saying. Let's not panic about Chiefs not being in the Super Bowl.
I was like wishy-washy on this whole thing. So like 2 weeks ago, I said that the Lions were only going to get like 3 points, and then come Wednesday, I didn't know how to call it. I said it was going to be a 3-point difference either way, and then I ended up jumping on our YouTube, or not our YouTube page, on our Instagram stories, and I actually gave a prediction. I said Lions were going to win by like 3. They won by 1. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Basically called it. But no, I mean, if you have Mahomes, what they say, it's a quarterback-driven league, right?
yeah,
And
but the thing
you
is,
got the best one.
so the thing is though, all right, without Kelce, this team is mediocre at best.
But there's too small of a sample size. It's not just a matter of the talent. The quarterback has to get the timing down and everything, the communication. That's why when the new quarterback comes, it takes a while because they have to get used to the receivers. Receivers have to get used to how Mahomes throws too.
But these receivers been there. Rasheed Washington's catching everything, and that's the new one. That's the new guy.
I understand, but
he got himself a TD. Where Kadarius Toney has been on this team.
yeah,
and
I
he's
get
been
it.
sitting out
People
with
have
his
bad
bum
games.
legs.
People have bad games. I know.
Come
Tony
on,
has
man.
a history of bad games,
Bro, this was supposed to be when they traded for him or whatever from the Giants. The Giants, they got a good. They were happy to let him go.
All I'm saying is I trust Andy Reid's scheming and Mahomes' talent and smartness, in IQ, I should say.
I trust Mahomes. I just don't trust the supporting cast. There's no supporting cast for Mahomes and Kelce. That's it. That's the team.
They'll be at least be able to get to the divisional round.
Isaiah Pacheco looked like he didn't look so hot.
People have week 1. No one. the teams we expect to play well week 1 a lot of times don't. That's what I'm saying. Week 1's a weird week. It's basically a preseason.
No, I get it. Yeah.
So-
So Kadarius Toney last night,
And
one
he's-
reception for 1 yard. His longest was 1 yard, and then he got a negative 1 yard.
Man, the memes they're
Come
killing
on,
them
man.
on Instagram.
Come on, man. Like,
The Giants players are having fun with it.
good. They need
Yeah.
to because he's a bum. Kadarius
Yeah.
Toney, he's a bum,
Yeah.
and I don't even like him. He's not even on my team. He was
No.
on another team.
He's
He
way
gave me,
too inconsistent.
bro. That was so
You can't
crazy.
depend on him.
Yeah, no, but so for me, look at man, I'm going with that. This without a Kelce or another, they need another playmaker.
But
if they don't have, if they
that
don't
may
find that,
emerge.
if they
Sky-
don't find that,
Sky Moore may emerge. You might have just
if they don't find that, this Chiefs
Yeah.
team is not going
it's
to
too
repeat.
small of a sample size to know that right
Not
now.
to me, man. They're this KC Chiefs team. It's looking mighty horrible for y'all right now. You need Kelce. You better hope that he can stay healthy for the rest of the season. You better hope that Mahomes doesn't go down at all this season. Oh my God, that's like, bro, they need to do something. They need to make a trade for somebody.
I mean,
I'm hearing Devontae Adams wants out of Las Vegas.
I mean, Kelsey was a hyperextended knee. He'll be back when we win.
Oh, I know he will, but that's my point.
Yeah.
He has to stay
Yeah.
healthy.
I agree. It's vital for them to really repeat, but they could. I still think they could still contend just off of Mahomes' talent alone and Andy Reid alone.
Yeah, no, I mean I hear you, but I'm not. I just wasn't impressed. And like, how do you let the Lions of all people, come to Arrowhead?
Yeah.
Jared Goff has not Jared Goff actually played really well yesterday, and I said it on podcast on Wednesday, yo. I said that Goff was gonna have a good game. You guys didn't want to hear me. You guys didn't want to believe me, man. Well, believe me now, bro.
He's 2-0 against Mahomes.
Shout out to Truth in the chat. We see you, Truth, man. He is in the chat saying that he needs Kelce back next week. I'm pretty sure everybody needs Kelce back next week, man. That he's a vital part of everybody's team. 15 points taken away. I mean, that was the projected in fantasy. You know what I'm saying? And not to have that, like that hurts.
Right.
But I don't see there's Rashee Rice could possibly be that other standout star. Like I'm not gonna lie. I liked what he did in that game. Like he looked like a veteran. He looked like the veteran, and he's the rookie.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they don't have a lot. MVS is really the. Oh, and he just joined that team.
He joined two years
Couple
ago. 2 years ago, bro.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, come on, man. Like all these, you're trying to make a case for players that have been on this team for a couple years now.
But it's not like they're really seeing a lot of action, because the Kelsey's getting majority of that action.
No, but he's been on the field. He's been injured, but it don't matter. He was still he's still been out there. He knows he's been in training camps. He's been going through the whole thing. So I mean, you can't like really say that the timing is this and timing is that. Nah, like that's there. Rashee Rice is the one that stood out, man. And shout out to all the rookies this year, all the rookie wide receivers.
Yeah.
I've been saying it for the past few weeks now. They're hungry. This rookie class is crazy, bro. Crazy.
The thing is, you got to figure though, they're not. And yeah, they knew Kelsey was probably gonna be out, but they don't game. Their game plan usually involves Kelsey.
Yeah.
They had to switch it up last minute, so we don't know what it's like when they actually game plan expecting Kelsey
I don't know
to
if they.
be out.
I don't know if it was last minute, but
Well, I mean, they
you know
had
what
a
I'm saying?
fill-in, but still a chance. But let's see what it's like when they can actually they're actually expecting Kelsey not to be there and be able to game plan with those receivers.
Yeah. No. I
So,
mean,
We'll
Yeah.
see. I mean, I get it. It's not looking good on my. It's on my side. It's not looking good. I mean, to play, but it's just too soon. And plus, like I always say, week 1's always the weird week. So, but Mahomes, I'm not down. I'm never gonna bet against Mahomes. I've seen it too many times.
if I would have bet against Mahomes yesterday, I would have won. I'm just saying.
And then you bet against Mahomes
But you know
again.
why I would have bet against Mahomes yesterday? Because
Kelce
no
was out.
Kelce. You got to remember that, man.
I get it.
Without Kelce, that team is. I'm telling you, it's mediocre, bro. What are they? I mean, what are they gonna do?
You're acting like they lost to a mediocre team. They didn't lose.
They did lose to a mediocre
Lions
team.
are not a mediocre
I was
team.
bullshit when I was talking about the Lions.
No, they're not. They won 8 of their last 10 games last season. They had a number. They were scoring the most points in the league.
That's cute.
Down the stretch.
That's cute. It's a mediocre team at best. Jared Goff. Shout out to Jared Goff. He did have a good game, but the statistics show that
they'll be a wild card team.
The statistics show that Jared Goff sucks away and not playing in a dome. Last night, I don't know. He did show up.
Did he not beat Mahomes not in a dome? Was it 3 years ago? 2, 3
That was
years,
a different.
4 years ago?
That's a different
I'm just saying.
team.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about Jared Goff on this Lions team.
The Lions team that scored the most points in the league down the stretch.
You're right. You're right. I'll give
Their
that to you.
offense was killing it last season.
No, I get you.
They just had a trash defense.
Yeah, no, shit. I know I get what you're saying.
But no, I right now, like, it doesn't look good for me. It doesn't look good for the Chiefs without Kelce. They'll need Kelce to seriously contend. But I do believe Mahomes could pull some magic. I'm not saying that it's likely, but Mahomes could. When you got Mahomes, you got a chance to win any game.
Yeah, I mean, you do got a chance. They did have a chance at the end.
Yeah,
but it didn't pan out, man. That's not how the cookie crumbled yesterday.
Tony sold.
That's not what happened yesterday, bro. This Lions team pulled it out. Look, man. I'm not really hating on the Lions. I really think, like, I kind of already knew what was gonna happen, man. I knew that they were gonna come out. This defense was gonna play different, man. Because last season, hey, my boy Aiden Hutchinson, hey, go blue, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Aiden Hutchinson, he was balling out.
Yep.
It is definitely a different Lions team, but they still are mediocre. Until they can prove me wrong and play at that level like they did last night all season long, then yeah.
Lions are a team where I think they may make the divisional at best. They're not gonna be able to compete with the top elite teams, but if you're not on your A game, they could beat you.
Yeah.
They'll win like 9, 10 games, I think.
I think so too. Maybe. That's very, very, very possible.
Man.
Very, very possible. Hey, sync the one note, Ant. Cali X Poppy, sorry. But yeah, no,
At least football's back though. I'm glad football's back.
Football is back. Football is back. And what do we got in the chat from Truth? Oh yeah, he said that.
Nice, man.
He said Laporta had a good start. Yeah, Laporta did have a good start. That was whoever grabbed Laporta yesterday. That's definitely a good look. And yeah, the Lions are nice. Defense look good. You got anything else for this topic, man? You got any other things any other takeaways from this game that you can come up with?
Like I said, week 1's always weird. That's all I want to say.
That's it.
Yep.
I'll just lead us into this next little topic. Or I'm gonna give this next statement, and then you. I know you got the questions over there, so you can ask the questions to us, Ant. So, Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes.
It's exciting to watch Colorado. I can't wait to see how their season turns out.
They beat the TCU Horned Frogs 45-42 to start the season.
20-point underdogs.
And shut them haters up. So what's the question over there for us?
Is Deion right now a top college coach?
Is Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, top coach?
I mean, he's definitely the most exciting coach in the nation. For college football, I would say so, just from the fact that you're dealing with kids.
Yeah.
So motivation's more. It's not like grown men. We're like, man, I got kids to feed. I don't care about all that. It's motivating is more imperative to college football. And I mean, I guess you could take that as it does matter with coaching, the recruitment. I mean, every kid wants to play for Prime. Like, who doesn't want to play for Prime? So if you put all that together, I would say yes. He's one of the top coaches in the nation. Even right now, he's been coaching 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look what he did with Jackson State. Turned him around.
Well, in this at this level, yes.
Yes, yeah. And then what? He already matched Colorado's last season record with the 1 win. I know it's a lot different team. He had a lot of transfer portals. His son looking good. Travis Hunter, man, that's a different breed right there.
Travis Hunter is fire.
Old school.
Two-way. He's a two-way player. Yeah, man.
I can't wait till he actually gets drafted in the NFL. See how he does. But yeah, right. I mean, if you put all that together, recruiting, motivation, style, getting his guys play hard for him. He's getting the most out of his players. Yeah, he's a top coach to me.
He's a Coach Prime. The thing about Coach Prime, he excels at anything he does.
Right.
Got to look at what coming out of college, man. He one of the top recruits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Comes into the league, Atlanta Falcons. It's like signs. I mean, he just comes in, tears this league up. You know what I'm saying? Gets traded to the 49ers, helps them win a ring.
The Super Bowl, yep. He was really the difference for him
The
getting the
big,
ring.
yeah, no.
That's how Young got over the hump.
You got him getting
Cowboys.
then going to the Cowboys the next
winning
year,
ring.
and guess what? Won a ring there.
It's crazy.
But also, while he's playing in Atlanta, he's playing Major League Baseball for the Atlanta
Yeah.
Braves.
Right.
He got flown in a helicopter from game to game. He was in the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, he was in not even just the playoffs. He was in the World Series.
Crazy.
And then going to go play football. Like, come on, dude. He's a difference maker, bro.
Yeah,
That's what it
he
is.
Like that's just crazy. When you really put it like that, I can't think of anybody but LeBron James that has that much effect on teams. And this is football where it's even harder to have an effect on a team as one person. So no, you're right. I got no argument there. I mean, I like I said, instantly, he's a top coach. Who's there? Nick Saban, not Urban Meyer. Harbaugh, of course.
Yeah, Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
Go Blue! I just want to say fuck Bump State.
A lot of these old time coaches, they're gone already. Like that, Lincoln Riley maybe. But after that, I mean, I'll take Sanders after all that. I might even take Sanders just because of the young excitement, and especially in this NIL era too.
Yeah.
He's gonna be all the top because everybody wants to watch Colorado right now.
So the thing, but yeah, everybody does want to watch Colorado. All right. We're saying that Coach Prime is a top coach in college football right now.
Yes.
Yes, they just beat TCU, who was in the national championship last season.
It's a different team, but still, they were still a 20-point underdog.
20-point underdog.
Yeah.
Every single one of you other analysts out there was saying that this team was shit. Like they're nothing. I mean,
Right.
yeah, they had a bunch of players come out of the transfer portal.
Yeah.
He got his sons on there, Shiloh, Shakur.
Mhm.
But again, I think so. We're saying he's a top coach now. But all right, just hypothetically, tomorrow, what happens if they lose to Nebraska?
Yeah, and that's where actually I was gonna go. I was like, it all matters what they do next week and
This week, tomorrow.
or this week. Yeah, tomorrow exactly, because they got to beat the teams they're expected to beat
Yeah.
and dominate. They can't just beat them. They
got to dominate. You're right.
Yeah,
because it's college
It's
football.
college football, right? I know it's not BCS no more, but you to get in the playoffs, you need to still dominate. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If he loses tomorrow, then it was a great little story.
Yeah, no, I mean,
But the interest kind of like boxing, where it's like, you're undefeated, the hype is there, but you lose. That kind of like Cinderella, and I mean, one loss they could still come back if they win the rest of the games, but
yeah.
the interest will die out. The hype is at a peak level for Colorado right now.
Well,
So
the
they
hype is so real that they're ranked now,
right,
22nd in the league, or
Right.
in college football,
right, in the nation
in the nation. They got the rank.
from winning one game last year.
Yeah, from one game last year to getting Coach Prime, and Coach Prime coming and changing the narrative, changing the whole program like that. Like he came in and switched it all up.
Right.
It's the Prime way over there.
But yeah, if they lose, it was a nice little 1 week story. They'll do a 30-30 on how Colorado.
Yeah,
all
no,
about it.
that was definitely a hypothetical that
Yeah.
I put out there.
But I don't think that's gonna happen.
I believe
Prime's
that
gonna have his guys ready.
I think Nebraska is gonna go down. I think this Colorado team is they're gonna be
they got 2
they're
Heisman candidates on.
they're gonna be the talk of the town for the rest of
Yeah.
the year. Yeah, no, definitely with his son,
His son, was it Shair?
Shair. Yeah.
Shair.
I think
And
I've been over here butchering his name. And then you got Travis.
Travis Hunter.
But I mean, then you still got Caleb Williams on the
Yeah, that's
west.
right. He had the most receiving yards that game too.
Caleb
Let's
Williams,
not forget
quarterback,
about that.
USC.
Oh, Caleb Williams. I thought talking about Caleb. There was
Nah.
a receiver there that's named Caleb.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the
Oh
quarterback.
yeah, Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
He said he might stay another year.
Well, you
if,
know,
if it's Arizona, probably.
we'll get to that. I got a lot for that, but right now let's just
Yeah,
keep
let's
it
stick
right.
with college.
Yeah. Well, no, it's
Yeah.
still college, but I got some choice words for his daddy. But yeah, man. So I think the odds are they're -2.5 on the spread
Against Nebraska?
against Nebraska.
That's a lot closer than I thought.
They're playing them, bro.
Yeah.
You want to know the total points for this game? 59.5.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is a lot closer than I thought.
I think they'll blow him out still. I think they'll blow him out. I think Prime, he's gonna have his guys ready. He's gonna, like he said, was Shair posted that Tom Brady texted him, don't be satisfied. And Prime's gonna be the last one to have his guys go flat.
Oh, bro, yeah,
'Cause
no.
They know everybody's still expecting them to fail.
That's the
They're gonna
thing.
feed off that.
That's the thing about having Prime as your head coach.
Yeah.
He's been here.
Right.
He knows what it takes to get that one big win, but calm yourself and move past it. Now you're focused. Like, yeah, celebrate this tonight. Tomorrow we're back to work.
Yeah, exactly.
We're back to work, and I think that's why Coach Prime is a top coach in college football, because he brings that mindset for these young kids, these young men.
That style works in college.
Yeah, no, I mean it works great, and he is the perfect man for this, man.
Yeah.
And I really feel like this Colorado team is going to be special. It's not going to be a quote unquote Cinderella year. It's going to be definitely a magical ride to watch. But they're definitely I feel like
they got talent.
This team might end up undefeated.
Yeah, they got talent. Especially, I mean, I don't think there's any other team that has 2 Heisman candidates on the same team.
Nah, they don't.
Which is actually going to work against them because they're going to take votes from each other.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, no, they definitely have the talent to be a playoff team.
Yeah,
I'll say that right now.
I agree.
And even this week's game, even more, everybody's watching them, waiting for them to fail. They're like, okay, you got that upset. Let's see how you do when you're expected to win. So even this game, there's a lot of motivation for them to win. There's a lot of doubt. Even like we were just kind of doubting them, not doubting them, but we're putting that hypothetical because it's a realistic possibility in our minds.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So
I agree.
Yeah, I think they'll I agree. I think they'll do well, and I hope they do make the playoffs because that'll just make college football exciting again to me. I mean, it's exciting regardless, but I'm just saying it's bringing people that don't normally watch it. NFL fans too. Sanders is a big name in the NFL that don't watch college football like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I love college football. I'm a big college football fan. You obviously see what I got on, baby. I got my Michigan. Michigan's 1-0. I mean, we'll save that topic for another day. Actually, just real quick, I'm gonna just drop this little gem. I'm actually working on another little kind of podcast, so I'm gonna be doing some college football talk here soon. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but Stay tuned for sure. I might just do something next week. I'm still trying to get it all together, but I'm definitely gonna have a college football podcast, and I'm gonna be talking all things college football, like for sure. Michigan. I will never talk about Bum State because fuck Ohio. But I will talk about everybody else. You feel me? Yeah, man. That's coming up. So stay tuned for that, man. TIYF College, baby. What's up, Jose? What you doing, bruh?
Join us, man.
This guy, we're over here talking.
We've been waiting on you.
You ain't want to pull up? You don't want to join the conversation? What you mean? For
We're
what?
waiting on you.
He would have never joined. He would have just watched from the back the whole time.
Perfect. Just in time for the next topic.
Yes, sir.
I was going creative when I heard that name for the next topic coming
Hey,
in.
hold on, you
It
gotta
was the
put this in
Cowboys.
your mouth.
Meow.
Yep.
All right, let's get it.
More. There we go.
Meow.
All right. Bring us in. And make sure you want to show the timer too, so we have it on the screen, bro.
I didn't know we had a timer.
Yeah, he should be calling it out. I put the little thing up there for you.
So, Nick Bosa signed a 5-year, $170 million contract extension with the 49ers. Does Nick Bosa's contract shorten the Niners' Super Bowl window?
All right, who wants to kick this off? Jose, let's go, man.
Jose,
I got you. Yeah, I don't think it does. We don't have a quarterback that we're paying, $100
Just a
million
few
to.
seasons. Got a few years.
So as long as we got Purdy on a little contract, 2 years at least. Hopefully he's still
making
there.
$900,000 this year.
He's making. It sounds like a little, but it's actually a lot.
That's a lot, yeah.
But, yeah,
the salary
So
cap.
Nick
wise.
Bosa got his money. Obviously, defensive MVP last year. Former second overall pick for us. So he was bound to get paid regardless. That's a lot of money for sure. There's a little dent in the books. We got a lot of top guys on our defense getting paid. Almost everybody on defense is getting paid. But that's what's carrying us for past couple years.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be I guess to make some wiggle room, they moved some contracts for Trent Williams and
Georgie Kittle.
and George Kittle.
Yep.
So, I mean, teams do it all the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, restructured.
yeah, they give them
Turn into a
guaranteed
signing
money,
bonus.
signing bonus. Yeah.
And Nick Bosa's signing bonus was $50 million too.
So I guess I'm barely paying
that bring-
anything this year or something like that.
Yeah, he doesn't get paid till next year.
No,
next
he doesn't
season.
get.
Yeah.
It doesn't count against the salary cap, but
Gotcha.
that kind of takes out some of the annual.
I mean, if they wanted, they can give everybody a signing bonus, but I mean, they're not going to
Yeah.
do that. I mean, obviously the top players that
Jed's not
perform.
greedy though. He'll spend the money.
You got to spend the money if you want to win.
Yeah, exactly.
And they find talent. They've been hitting on talent.
Third
You know,
rounds, fourth round,
Fifth rounds, everything.
seventh round's been looking good. They got Purdy last
The
season.
last
Ronnie
pick.
Bell this season. Ronnie Bell this season, 7th round.
So yeah, so I don't think it's gonna put a dent. I mean, for the foreseeable future,
Yeah.
I mean, they still got to pay Ayuk.
Yeah,
I mean, who
that's
else?
gonna
I
be-
mean,
but I trust Parag Maras, and he's been a cap wizard. Like he's good at that stuff. I
And-
think they've put in an account to try to make it sustainable, and they've been sustainable the last every player that's performed they kept. All our core players are extended.
correct. And like, it's a numbers game, and
Yeah,
some people don't perform, they end up getting cut,
right. Exactly.
and that's the NFL. It's
Right.
business. You know,
But- But what do you think after Purdy gets past 4 years? After 3 years, because then they have to extend him. He doesn't.
well, they
have no
probably
fifth.
extend them in the next 2 years. Well,
Yeah.
obviously, I think out of the third year. So
Well, it'd be the end of the third year, yeah. So the next 2 years.
hey, what's
What
the
do you
goal?
think?
What's the,
Ayuk might have to go, or one of the receivers will have to go.
it's gonna be,
maybe.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
somebody,
Yeah,
or somebody on defense not gonna be there no more.
yeah.
I mean,
Greenlaw, he's the only extended through next year.
Fred. I mean,
Fred, they're not getting rid
I
of.
mean, they're still
keeping
young.
Fred.
They're still young. I'm just hey, it's trade them. You never know.
They're not training
Hey,
Fred. Fred's one of those dudes.
you never know.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying, but
Greenlaw would be before
a
Fred.
couple
I
years from
think.
now, you never know. And the going rate, I mean, we just seen Burrow get paid.
Right, but the cap goes up every year.
Correct, but still, that number still keeps going up.
Yeah,
So what's the going rate in 2 years for a quarterback
Right.
for just starting out?
Well,
50 million?
Well, if we're gonna pay Purdy, that means he won the Super Bowl for us. So let's hope that.
Hey,
let's hope
I've
that
seen
happens.
quarterbacks get paid without even making it
Yeah,
to the
true.
playoffs. So
True.
wait, to be determined for the contract for him.
McCaffrey got 3 years left. We'll see, but yeah, no, I agree. I think they'll figure out they'll restructure when they need to.
Oh yeah, like I said, turn people's signing bonus and or cut whoever they got to cut, trade. It's part of the game, part of the business. And
Yeah.
Bosa's gonna be there for
At least at Niner for life.
At least
Yeah.
another 8 years
Yeah.
at least with that contract.
Yeah, shit, 170 million, 120 guaranteed. Yeah, Ayuk, but I'm interested to see what happened with Ayuk. Like, do you think they're gonna extend him, or you think they're gonna have to trade him?
We'll see what happens with Debo.
Yeah, I think Debo's gonna have a great year. He came in
I
good shape.
hope he does.
Yeah.
Last year he had his contract dispute and he came
Yeah.
up. He admitted he came out sluggish.
I know a lot of our fans are saying, "Oh, keep Ayuk," and Ayuk is the better pure receiver, obviously, better route runner. But Debo brings a whole different that physicality, everything. Debo's more of a game changer than Ayuk in my eyes.
Yeah, he brings a whole different dimension for sure.
Yeah.
I mean they both can catch. They can both.
But you could find a really good receiver. You can't find nobody like Debo.
Debo, he'll put the whole team. He'll put the whole defense
Whole team on his back. Yeah.
And we've seen him drag a couple guys.
2021, 2021, he was our
Oh,
whole
man.
offense. He was our whole offense. 2021.
I mean, even if you're not
Yeah.
a Niner fan and you just
Yeah.
like the Niners, that's fine. But you can't disagree when you say Debo he's gonna truck somebody
Right.
or carry 2-3
If
guys
yeah, exactly. And
all for 2 yards. He don't even care.
because of that, I would. If it comes down to it, where we can't keep Ayuk, I would trade Ayuk. Juwan Jennings is still a serviceable receiver. Third in Juwan, and Ronnie Bell maybe.
Ronnie Bell, baby.
Ronnie Bell.
Come
We'll
on,
still
man.
have a squad and receiver. We'll still have a great receiving core even without Ayuk. I mean, it's great to have him. That's why we need to win right now.
Danny Gray's been injured past
Yeah.
2 seasons.
Oh yeah, no, I think Ayuk's out.
Yeah,
Ayuk
I think
ain't
we need
staying.
to trade Ayuk. And it sucks too. He's a local kid too. Great. I love Ayuk.
This could be
If
every
they can keep him, they'll try to keep him though.
every franchise, man, they have those windows of opportunity with
Yeah.
those core players that they drafted and had
Right.
till they get big enough where contracts for everybody just not gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, but Bosa doesn't put a dent in this. Obviously, he's gonna get paid. I mean, nobody in the right mind is gonna take less if they don't have to.
Right.
So I mean, Ayuk, we just can't pay you, but somebody else is gonna pay you.
Right. Exactly.
in that
Which
meantime-
means we should trade him if it comes down to it. Get some value back. We could get probably a second rounder at least for Ayuk. Maybe a first. People do know his value.
Well, if he has
He's
a
the
great,
number one receiver in a lot of other teams.
if he has a great year,
Yeah.
and obviously if he does have a great year,
It's just hard for him because he's really like the fourth option, third or fourth option
I mean,
on a running team. But that just shows how good he is. He still got over 1,000 yards.
I mean, you
last
can say
year.
right now with McCaffrey be 1. After that would be what? Debo and Ayuk 2.
Kittle,
3.
and then Ayuk. So yeah, fourth option on the run first team. It's
Yeah.
hard to produce. It's hard to produce without that going against you. But yeah, no, I agree. Windows, all our players are young. All our players are under 30 still, besides Gibson. Most of our stars-
The safety.
Yeah, the safety. He's gone after this year. I think Jair Brown's probably going to take his
Yeah.
spot. I think they're going to have Jair play the Jimmy Ward spot, I think. He's
The
kind of
nickel?
like a hybrid nickel. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think, windows open. What do you think, George? You haven't said nothing yet?
You were typing an essay.
Yeah, I'm over here typing an essay. No, I think that this Bosa contract does not shorten this 49ers Super Bowl window, to be honest with you, man. I think that we need Bosa. Like, I'm
Right.
dead serious.
You can't replace both.
Yeah, if somebody was gonna pay him. The Jets were ready to pay him right then and there. They were.
And there's no one we would have wanted that would have replaced Bosa. I don't care if it's first round picks. I'm not.
No, give us Garrett Wilson, baby. I'll take him all day. Oh no,
For Bosa?
sauce. Give me some
Whoa.
sauce. Give
A
me some sauce. A couple first rounders. Goodbye, Bosa.
Nah, even then I probably.
You tripping?
I mean that's great, but
That's fire. Sauce Gardner.
it is fire. No, it is. Sauce is top cornerback in the league, but
Yeah, they wouldn't have traded that.
that Bosa is
If they
our
wanted
heart
Bosa
and
that
soul.
bad.
Bosa is the heart and soul of the defense.
No, he's
Him
not.
and Fred Warner, Him and Fred Warner.
For Fred, I would say
Fred
Fred.
is the leader of the defense.
Fred
but
is the
without
heart and
Bosa, no, without Bosa, I said Bosa. Without Bosa, though, they're not getting those game-changing plays. That pressure.
No, I agree with that, but I want to call Bosa the heart and soul. He's definitely a leader on this defense, and he's somebody that we need on that line.
Look how
Because
excited everybody was with him.
Without Bosa on that line, we're not going to get to the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And I know that this year, especially this year,
With
with
Hargrave.
the not just with Hargrave, but the new coach that we got,
Oh, yeah.
there's going to be a lot more blitzing packages. The 49ers have like
Which
in
actually
in the
kinda makes
past
me a
have
little
not.
nervous.
It doesn't make me nervous. Not
Because
now that we have
That's
Bosa.
why. But I get it. But we were getting a lot of pressure with four-man pressure. We were still getting pressure, which means our coverage was good because we could send those guys back. If we're blitzing, we might get caught slipping. So
Maybe, who knows?
Big plays.
But I'm pretty sure these coaches are going to know when to blitz and when not to blitz.
I hope so.
But I just like that we're going to have more blitzing packages because then, I mean, you're going to have Bosa, Hargrave pushing up that middle, pushing to the side. There's going to be holes.
I think my main concern
There's
is
gonna
the
be
growing
holes.
pains of Wilkes trying to change it up too much. Because when you think about it, Robert Saleh and D'Amico Ryans, they've been with the team the whole time with those guys growing up.
Yeah.
So it's a new guy coming in. I know Wilkes is great. I mean, he should have been the Panthers head coach. Honestly, they messed up not hiring him.
But you get
it's
but
just
you
a
get
little scary him trying to do new things. With
but
the
you get
defense that's so
you get
successful.
you get a coach like Steve Wilkes as your
I get
DC, bro. Come on, man.
I get it. I'm just
We
saying. I
gonna
hope he
run it
doesn't
up.
try and change. We're already the best. We've been the top defense in the league for last few years. Why change?
One of the
fix-
top.
Yeah, why fix? Especially last year, we were the top for sure.
They got a point. Like we hardly blitz, and we get enough.
We
pressure.
got good coverage. We get
enough
good pressure. And now we added to Hargrave, who gets pressure. Why change?
And he eats up a lot of double teams.
Yeah.
Our boy Kinlaw,
Fuck
first
him.
round pick.
Sorry.
If he can stay a little bit healthy
Yeah.
for once.
Drake Jackson, I think, is gonna have a great year.
Yeah. Mr. USC over there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I liked how we got to the 4-man. That's how we did in 2019. The wide nine defense, and 4-man pressure
Yeah.
with the coverage, because all our players could cover because they know they're only gonna have 3 seconds. That's why they're also able to jump routes and get interceptions. So, and take risks.
Yeah. I don't mind the blitz. Like I said,
I just don't want them doing too much.
Too much.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden, you start putting linebackers out of place. And
Exactly.
You getting ate up in the middle
yeah,
corner. Safeties, coming down, getting beat.
yeah.
I mean, obviously people always blitz here and there, but it's like
We had
we
the
haven't
best
had this
defensive
coach.
line.
and this coach, and he's like, oh man, I got all these superstars up front,
And when he bring Isaiah Oliver, and he was trash so far.
But look, man, I've been calling this for years. I really personally I would have liked to see the 49ers blitz a lot more, but I get it. Our secondary is fucking whack at times. I mean, we got Hugh Funga out there. You got what's his
Mooney.
name? Travarius Ward.
Yeah.
And then it's a big drop. I mean, yeah, our secondary has been poo-poo. But
I wish we kept
I've been wanting this 49ers defense to blitz more because we have the talent up front that we're going to get that pressure. We're going to get those holes open. These quarterbacks are going to go down fast. I can't wait until Sunday and they throw some blitzes at Kenny Pickett.
I get it, but it's just our defense has lived off of making it hard for teams because we don't blitz. It's hard to gain yards against our defense because we don't blitz.
Yeah, but so all right, think
They're
about
always
this.
in good
Take
position.
it. Let's take this back to that Super Bowl. If we were to blitz just a little bit more, get Patrick Mahomes.
It depends on
Sack.
when we blitz.
I'm just saying. I mean, if you blitz a little bit more in that Super Bowl,
Yeah.
hey, it's a possibly different outcome. I mean, it's a good thing. Ain't nothing wrong with some blitzing.
Yeah. But also,
We got the blitz right here. NFL blitz, baby. What you talking about?
if you say
How it goes.
if we did blitz more, who knows? Mahomes throws up and Tyreek is wide open, and we wouldn't even have had a lead. Mahomes played majority of the three and a half quarters. Mahomes was trash. Our defense was doing pretty good against Mahomes
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing about when you have good linebackers like Greenlaw
and Warner.
and Warner,
Best coverage
Yeah.
linebacker in NFL.
you can cover
Yeah.
tight ends.
Why you taking
A lot-
that away?
A lot of wide receivers, so you don't have to blitz
Yeah.
because that's just another element of your game. It takes away another offensive
Yeah.
player on the field. Like so, if you blitz too much,
Yeah.
We've seen Warner blitz and he's gotten a couple sacks. We've seen him blitz, that's great. But when they blitz, I've seen them get beat too.
Yeah, exactly.
way
And
too many times.
that Niners defense don't fix something that's not broken. We've been top. We've had a top defense for the way we've been playing. Why? What do we need to fix? Better corners, maybe. That's about it.
Oh, facts.
It sucks. E-Man. I really think E-Man made a big difference. We were about to have a historic season until E-Man went down. I really believe that. E-Man makes a big 2021 too.
We've had a lot of corners step up.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Well, I like Womack. Lenore. Lenore's decent. He stepped up in the playoffs last year, and I
like
do
Lenore
like
too.
physical Womack's. And Ward. Yeah, we're talking about CB2s though. We know Ward's gonna be solid.
My Michigan boy is trash
That's my
now.
boy Williams. And then
My Michigan boy is trash, huh?
who?
What's his name on defense? Michigan boy.
Womack.
No,
You talking
quarterback.
about-
You know what I'm talking about.
He's not even starting now.
And that's what I'm saying. He's trash. He fell off pretty bad.
He got one interception in a playoff game.
Who's the second? It's gonna be Lenore, right?
Yeah, most
Yeah,
likely. Yeah.
Yeah, we need another cornerback, and that'll solidify it.
Boy caught one interception against who did he play against?
No, I forgot,
It
bro.
was in a playoff game.
It was a playoff game.
Nah,
You're
it
talking
was-
about Ambry Thomas. huh?
Yeah,
He
Avery
caught
Thomas.
it.
Yeah,
It was week 17 against
Cowboys.
the Rams.
And the Rams in
No, it was the
2021.
Rams.
Oh, it was
Get-
Rams?
get us
In
into the
overtime. It was in
playoffs.
overtime.
Yes, it was
Yeah, got us
the
into the playoffs. Yeah. I
I heard his name since, so stop it.
But look what happened when Akella Witherspoon. He had the bad second year, and then the third year he went to Pittsburgh or whatever. And
Did we go overtime over here or what, Kelly? You got to call us out. Yo, you got to call us out, bro.
yeah, it's like PTI.
I know,
We gotta
man.
we gotta hear that bell.
We probably do need to get a bell. All right, man. I hooked you all the way up, Brody. That's why I wasn't talking because I'm trying to get this little, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that our moderator is good to go. So I guess next up, right after the Bosa stuff, bro.
What you got for us?
All right, so both of these QBs are in their second year in the league. One made it to the NFC Championship game and the other didn't make the playoffs. They have a showdown Sunday morning at 10 a.m. when the 49ers visit the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Who will have a better second year, Brock Purdy or Kenny Pickett?
To be fair to Pittsburgh, T.J. Watt was out most of the season last year. It's like we wouldn't have made it. I don't know if we would have made it without Nick Bosa. Or well, we would have made it, but we would have made it to the championship.
But I mean, again, you can't bank it all on one person. I mean, regardless, Steelers always have a fire defense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Great coaching.
Yeah,
They're physical. They're probably the one team
Mike
that
Tomlin's had one losing season in like his whole tenure, right?
Zero.
Zero?
He made it up last year. Everybody thought he was going to
Oh,
lose.
yeah,
and
yeah.
He went on a streak. They won down the stretch.
Zero since he's gotten the
yeah.
head coaching gig.
He got
They're one of the only teams that can really match our physicality. I think. Like they're built for that. They're like naturally physical.
But
They don't gotta-
but I don't think that their offense is as good as ours.
No, not at all. Not even close. Not even close. But it's really about. Well, I guess that plays into who's gonna have a better season. But I really think Purdy's actually a better. I know everybody's on Pickett right now. 5 touchdowns and 5 drives this preseason. But
Yeah, like a perfect passer rating the whole 9.
yeah,
It's the
everybody's
preseason.
on Pickett's hype train. But I really think Purdy's actually a better quarterback.
I don't know how they're on his hype train. You want to know what his completions percentage was last year?
Yeah, it was trash.
63%. You know how many yards he threw for? 2,400.
But you look at the comments
You know how many-
and everything. Everybody's on
His
Pickett.
TD to interception ratio 7-9, bro. He threw more
Yeah.
interceptions than he did
That's what I'm
touchdowns.
saying. I don't understand it either.
76.7
Say,
QBR,
hey, he played a good chunk of that season for them, off and on.
13 games.
He got a little second rate. I mean, he's a great receiver. I'm gonna say, but he kind of reminds me of Debo.
Hey
Jordan.
man,
Yeah,
don't hate on George.
I'm not hating. I'm
Anybody
just saying-
named George is fire, bro.
I'm gonna say that
But he reminds me of Debo. Like just the toughness, the
But he's a little skinnier.
better catch radius.
that division, man. Since
Better
since I
hands.
was a kid, obviously even before I was a kid, Steelers won Super Bowls. But that division,
Yes, it's
It's
all
been
physical defense.
beyond physical.
The Ravens,
Every
and
team.
Pittsburgh, yeah, they're built for that.
And it's just like you better step it up,
Yeah,
and there ain't
it's
no
gonna be a
excuses.
tough game this Sunday.
So I think for as far as both of them, I mean, I think they'll have probably similar seasons, good seasons, depending on like I said before. I think the Niners would win 10 games.
I think they'll
So
win
I could
11,
see
12.
So I could see them winning 11, 12 games or maybe
Yeah.
10 games around it for the Steelers also.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's a better season? I mean, obviously, you want to
Obviously,
compare
we go
numbers
by
or just getting into the playoffs? How far can
I
you
mean,
go?
you take both into consideration.
know.
How much of the impact did they have? But like I said, I think Purdy is actually he's more poised. He's more I think he reads the field like a top quarterback. The way he reads his progressions, how fast he reads it, he plays like a veteran. In my eyes, 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Yeah.
That's 4-1. That's crazy. That's a top quarterback in the league.
I can go all day about my own team. I'm just
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett. I think he'll have.
He had a good season.
I think like we talked about with
the talent's not there though.
We talked
like
about
that.
with
The offense.
Just the other day with the Packers going from
Jordan
Brett
Love.
Favre to Aaron Rodgers now Jordan Love. I can't call him a bust. I don't think anybody really can or
No,
a
not
scrub. We haven't seen him play, and he's been sitting behind Rodgers for 3 years. But just what the Steelers have produced just over the course of their franchise.
Yeah.
like
They've
you
been
said,
consistency.
Great defenses.
Bill Cowher to Mike Tomlin.
They've
That's how
had
you
two
know
coaches
they've
in
been
40
good.
years.
Right.
like they know what they're doing, man. So I mean, they drafted him. I'm gonna say he's gonna do good. I'm not gonna say he's gonna go to more Super Bowl or anything like that. But I think.
But who do you
he'll
think will
good
have a better season though? If you had to pick.
Like I said, better. We talk about stats. I would just say with stats. I would just say Purdy.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I think they both.
Both
I think they both
damn
make it
near.
to the playoffs. Bearing
think-
injury, who goes further?
I mean, the NFC is a lot weaker than the AFC, and I do think the Niners are way more
And
talented. Than
Niners,
the Steelers.
main teams are picking the Niners to win that division already, obviously. But Steelers, and they got
Ravens. They got the Ravens coming.
Ravens,
Ravens were injured
Patriots.
last year.
Obviously, Joe
Oh
Burrow,
yeah, they were
Bengals.
Bengals.
They have the Browns.
Yeah,
who
we'll see
obviously
how
got
Deshaun Watson looks.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I mean, this team, this division is stacked.
Yeah,
So there's little room for
error for them.
exactly.
Yeah, and they probably had the least dynamic quarterback in that whole division.
I wouldn't say the least dynamic. I mean, it was his first year. He got the playing time he needed. He got those reps
You're gonna
in.
pick him? If Deshaun Watson's
The
Deshaun
one I did
Watson.
say the one with the least experience. How about that?
Yeah, he had the least experience, but he still.
You
they-
can't say he's more dynamic than Deshaun or Lamar.
Nah,
No, not
that
more.
was his
I'm not
word,
saying he's
so-
more dynamic, but he does have a. It's not like I'm not gonna sit
Yeah,
here and
he's
say
not
he
a
doesn't have an
scrub.
arm.
Yeah, no, he's
He
not
got
a
an
scrub.
arm. He can toss that right. He
Yeah.
got George Pickens. He got Deontay Johnson.
If you were to pick
Yeah.
quarterbacks out
You
of
got-
the four, you'd choose him. Last,
You got
sure.
you got Najee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say. They
No,
had
no,
the
no. I
worst-
get that for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely get that, but I'm just saying it's Brock Purdy did throw 1,374 yards, and he came in late into the season.
They did
13 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
16.
13.
Shit, thought I seen 16. Maybe that was the playoffs.
Maybe
that was the
count
playoffs,
playoffs,
too.
yeah.
That's three. Yeah, 3 in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm talking regular season.
Yeah,
I'm only comparing regular season because Kenny Pickett and the
they
Steelers
didn't
didn't make
the
it.
playoffs. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, and Purdy. When we went from averaging 23 points a game, we were struggling.
So
even with
30
Jordan-
something.
Yeah, to 33 or 34, we were one of the top offenses. Us and the Lions down the stretch during that stretch, or the Chiefs actually. Us and the Chiefs.
It's gonna be a good game though.
It's going to be a tough game, and Niners always start slow too. So
And I hate 10 o'clock a.m. games here.
yeah, in the East Coast in Pittsburgh.
I know
They beat the Bengals.
You gotta
last
eat your
season,
eggs and pancakes while you watch the game.
I'm just eating a hamburger or something.
I know.
Some lunch and yeah, barely getting done eating some eggs. Like, oh man.
No, but to be honest, so
They'll both be
Again,
going up against tough defense.
sophomore years are always harder, bro, because now you got all this tape on
All
you.
the tape.
It's
but-
all the tape.
But
It's,
the thing is, people say the tape on Purdy though. I mean, you don't tape going through that progressions that fast, being poised. A lot of those off schedule plays he made.
it's also about the coaching and what the coaching does,
Yeah.
especially like the play calling and things like that. Actually,
Shanahan's specialty.
actually knowing what plays to call, making sure that your quarterback is in a winnable situation.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, but still, at the end of the day, you got 2 quarterbacks in their second year who I both think that they're talented. They're not. I would say they're like a C list. Both of them, they're both C list
Physically,
quarterbacks.
but the intangibles that the intangibles.
It's not like they're Justin Herbert.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
but was Drew Brees or Joe Montana? They weren't talent. You would have said they're C-level talent too.
You know, so the good question is, who has the better season this year? I know that it's not his second season, but he's into his third. But we'll say it's his second season. That bum out of Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Who has the better year there?
Purdy.
Between those three.
Oh, between those three,
You got two in the AFC, one in the NFC.
they're gonna give more credit to
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence if he does play well.
Number
but-
one pick. They're
Yeah,
gonna
number
they're
one
gonna
pick.
give him.
Jacksonville was
Mr. Sunshine over
He's a
there.
bum.
They're gonna give it to him.
but Purdy I think will have the better season still. I really think Purdy's gonna have a great season this season.
I think so too. I mean, everybody's knock on wood, man.
Yeah.
So
You know
far,
what that- it's those that poise.
the
It's-
quarterback position is different than
Yeah.
any other position. Obviously,
Yeah.
they get all the credit and
all the blame
all the
too.
blame.
But look at the difference in the play calling when Jimmy G was in there, and then when Purdy went in there. Shanahan opened up that playbook. It's like you could tell he trusts Purdy.
I don't think he added different. He added a
You could
different
tell
play
he
calling
trusts-
style.
You could tell he trusts Purdy more than Jimmy.
It was definitely a different.
Miami, he was throwing 30 passes a game.
It wasn't. The Trey Lance package.
I wouldn't say it was a trust. It's just the arm.
It's the arm. The difference in the
I
arm.
see.
No, I think it's the trust, the decision making.
That counts for it too. But just the arm.
What did he throw in the Miami game? 34 passes, his first game ever.
Yeah, when Jimmy do a
Jimmy-
25-yard
Oh,
pass,
yeah,
I hold my breath.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That'd be
saying.
a wobbly pass.
Do we not trust
And it'd be
Purdy
way
more?
too high.
Wobbly pass. They'd be
Purdy,
just
I'm like
fucking
excited.
ugly.
It's like, what is he gonna do? Yeah,
I mean, this guy. Jimmy G would.
it's scary.
He would
Jimmy
screw
G.
up a
Yeah.
play action pass
Yeah.
with nobody around him, and
That-
it still would be short.
That one Denver play where he got a safety, then threw a pick six after the safety. That's perfectly
Stepped out,
captures
stepped
what
out,
Jimmy G is.
and still threw the pick six.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man! Like, what are you doing?
He has to be on schedule. He doesn't know how to make those off schedule. So 2017 Jimmy maybe. Then I don't know. He got traumatized, I guess, or what? He's been finicky. Doesn't trust himself. But Purdy, man, that guy makes those off schedule plays. Makes them when he needs it. Has that grit. The team loves him. I mean, team loved Jimmy too, but Purdy's different. I remember my dad. My dad hated every quarter. My dad's none of them would be like Joe Montana. The preseason last year, when he saw Purdy, he was like, man, that guy reminds me of Joe.
I wouldn't go there.
I'm not saying he's Joe Montana. No, but I'm talking about the poise. You get what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
The poise that he has. We haven't had a quarterback read progressions like that in a long time. Oh, we're good. My bad.
Yeah. You kick us off, bro. See, that's time.
Okay. But Purdy, to my answer to the question.
No worries.
All right. So the Cowboys made it to the second round of the playoffs, only to get knocked out by the 49ers.
2 years in a row.
Add this
2 years in a row.
offseason is the 49ers leftovers in trade Lance. Are the Cowboys a Super Bowl contender?
Well, they added Brandon Cooks too, right?
Please stop. That's the last time I want to hear about Brandon Cooks being added, bro.
They had Stephon Gilmore on the defense.
Oh yeah, and Gilmore.
you
Didn't they
know.
add him mid-season though?
No,
Oh,
they
no.
added it offseason.
Oh, it was off season, right? Well, I'll take every opportunity to shit on the Cowboys.
No, I mean, what's a
The Cowboys are gonna Cowboys. They'll have a great regular season. The hype will be up there. Then when the playoffs come, Dak's gonna Dak.
what's a Super Bowl contender? Like, what consider? Like, what's actual?
They can make the championship.
Can you make the championship? Obviously, they can't.
No.
We've seen it, so we can stop there. I mean, are they a playoff team? Obviously, yes. They have
They'll have a great regular
they
season.
have they have a good team to do it. But man, they just choke.
Yeah, they don't know how to win the big games.
Whoever gets in the way, whether it be the coaches, the players, the owner, and they get big headed. You can say the fans. I mean, I don't know. You can say it's a mixture of all. I'm not gonna say it's one or the other.
Media, they do the media.
The media has been talking about them for months.
Yeah.
For what reason? I
And
have
they're
no
all like,
clue.
they always say, oh, they have all these superstars because you made them superstars talking about them.
The
Talking
last
about average
play-
players making them stars.
The last play in the playoff game
That's Zeke
with
Elliott.
with your hopes, with your season on the line, you're gonna use Zeke as your center. Like
to block.
it's like
was
here
it
you
Jimmy
go,
Ward?
49ers, just move
the year
on.
before that,
Jimmy Ward made
the
the
year before
tackle.
that in Dallas, they had Dak
Do the
Burn it up.
run quarterback sneak with 16
Yeah.
seconds left.
Try to clock it, and then this past season you had Zeke playing center.
Cowboys are Dak's
Yeah.
gonna Dak. Cowboys are Cowboys.
And that's all coaching, man. That's the same coach twice. Like
Yeah.
I
And
mean, I
now
don't
because
know.
he's calling the plays. It's
Hey,
gonna be different. That's what they say.
It's
Without Rodgers, he wouldn't have a Super
man,
Bowl.
I could talk shit about the Cowboys all day. It just are the Super Bowl contenders, man. I mean,
You think they'll win the division?
they didn't win it last year.
You know the thing is about the this is every season.
Yeah.
I don't. It's been every season for the past decade. Obviously, it's America's team. You got guys like Skip Bayless on Undisputed.
It's not America. That's just a term.
No,
they
I'm
give
just
it, yeah.
that's quote unquote America's team. I'm just saying that's it. It's going to my point is that they're called America's team. You got guys like Skip Bayless that are on national television who are fans of this team that obviously give them the platform pretty much. It's just I don't know. I think I'm just so over hearing about them being Super Bowl contenders. I mean, you got Dak Prescott who threw 15 or whatever, how many interceptions? He led the league in
And
interceptions
only
last
played
year.
12 games.
You lose. You pay Zeke a crazy contract, and that was supposed to be your Super Bowl window. That doesn't pan out. He falls off the face of the planet. You guys let him go. Now he's with the Patriots. You got Tony Pollard who's coming off a broken fibula, and people are going crazy for Deuce Vaughn. Like
They couldn't even win when they had two number one receivers with Amari
bro,
Cooper and
it's
CeeDee
just it's so crazy that this is still something
the
that is.
Cowboys is always gonna be like that every year, no
No,
matter what.
I know, but it's still something that's said every year. It doesn't matter though. It's just crazy to me, dude. And I like their defense. I like Micah. I like Micah Parsons. I like Diggs. Those two players are fire. I just think that they're wasting the best years of their playing career playing for the Dallas Cowboys, especially with having Dak. And I mean, you got the addition of Trey Lance, which I already knew that there was going to be a quarterback controversy in this whole situation, which is stupid. Trey Lance is not ready.
No.
He won't be
If
ready.
they play Trey Lance, that means they're rebuilding because it's going to take him.
But this is Jerry Jones. There's no such thing as rebuilding.
Yeah.
Come on, you know how it is.
The Cowboys got a bigger problem. Obviously, Dak being a quarterback, we discussed his contract 1,000 times. He's getting paid $40-something million. And I think it's this year
Yeah.
or next year's contract is up. It's one of the and
Yeah.
they can't franchise tag him. I guess it's whatever's in his contract.
Sure, I don't know if they want to.
So, but that's the thing. I guess. I mean, so
You obviously can't win the playoff
we just seen
games.
Burrow get paid.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, what's the going rate now?
Right.
You know, and then every quarterback gets higher and higher.
Yeah. No,
But
that's
are
true.
you? Can you even compare those two, Burrow and?
No, I'm, it doesn't matter. It's just the Cowboys.
He's
Yeah.
still making $40 million a year, Dak, right?
Exactly.
So he's gonna want
he's
more.
he's gonna want more.
So, but all right. So
He's not gonna take no hometown discount. But this is my thing. Last year he led the league in interceptions.
Yep.
Didn't play. He missed 4 games, or whatever, 5, whatever the case may be. He has just a decent season. For that fan base, that's
Yeah.
great for them. They don't, long as they make the playoffs, they're
The
happy.
Cowboys are happy. Exactly. They have
won
the
the
regular
division,
season.
oh my God.
The regular season champs. They beat on bad
Yeah.
teams. They
Like,
they
come
blow
on.
out the bad teams, but when they play good teams, they lose.
So
It's always been
so
like
you
that.
think that
They
think
don't
that
have the
this-
heart.
You think Dak Prescott
That's
is
not
worth
true.
275?
I don't.
No,
but,
no.
but the Cowboys, I mean,
I don't think Jerry Jones.
But you got to
thinks
play
that.
your quarterback if you want a quarterback just to market.
I don't think Jerry Jones believes that of Dak. I
don't
know that
believe-
he's
I don't think
saying.
he
I know
believes
that
it,
he's
though.
saying
But
these
what are they
things.
gonna do? Start Trey Lance?
Maybe.
Do you see him this preseason?
No, I don't think he's not going to start at all. He's not
They're
going to
not
start
going to
this
start
year.
Cooper Rush.
Why not?
I mean, they're not going to. I mean, they're not going to start him next season and believe that they're Super Bowl contenders with
they're
Cooper
gonna,
Rush.
they're gonna have to pay Parsons $200 million.
There's
in 2
Yeah,
years.
yeah. Bosa, he don't want more than Bosa.
There's
easily.
no other team
Yeah.
in this league that's going to pay Dak any type of $200 million.
I agree.
No other team in this league, unless you're the Houston Texans, and you ain't got no hope, and you need a quote unquote savior. But I don't know. I just think that I don't know, man. I don't think that this is another. I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders, man. Even though that the NFC is probably the weakest that it's been
It's in a long time.
in a
I don't
very
even
long
know.
time.
They still gotta win that division.
Yeah, they will. They'll
Even though
they'll
we-
beat on bad teams. They'll build up their record.
I don't believe in the Giants, but they still got to get through the Giants.
They'll beat the Giants.
Maybe.
Maybe not this week, but the next time they play,
I don't know. Maybe
they'll have a better record for
they
sure.
they got good. What the Giants have is good coaching, but then you still got
Saquon will be
Philadelphia.
healthy.
You got a rejuvenated Atlanta. You got the rejuvenated Saints. The Saints.
Saints might be.
I would
the
say
Saints-
Saints, but not
Saints
Atlanta.
will be decent. Yeah, I don't know Atlanta. Saints had a great defense.
Yeah, Desmond
last
Ritter's
year.
kind of crazy, huh?
Saints got
Saints
good
got
Saints had a
defense.
good defense that'll take them.
Defense, but it's not just their defense. They got a good quarterback.
Oh yeah, with Alvin Kamara. I mean, Carr's
Let's not
decent.
call him good. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not call him. Let's not go too. He's a Jimmy G.
You probably had
Basically.
15.
He's not no Jimmy G. He's a tier above
Oh, he's,
Jimmy
yeah,
G.
he's above Jimmy G.
Nah,
Come
he's
on, bro.
mid. Car's mid. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh yeah,
Carr's mid.
I said it about 15 quarterbacks probably take before a car
Yeah.
easily. So yeah, that's middle of the pack easily. But he's better than Jimmy G.
I don't say he's
Far
better, but
better.
he's in that middle of the pack, like you said.
He could
but-
throw a ball
but-
actually 40 yards if he wanted to.
And he throw that shit probably like 50. He can sling the
No,
rock.
he could throw it. I'm just saying. What, completing it.
He can sling that
completed
shit.
it
Oh yeah,
40
completed.
yards.
Yeah.
With
Are we talking
ease.
about check down car?
you
Check
can
down
say,
car.
but hey, I've seen him.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Hey.
saying he don't got an arm. I'm just saying.
Nah, he can sling that thing, bro. For real, for real.
But yeah, I mean, if Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara stay healthy, and that defense.
But it's not just Michael Thomas on that team. You got Chris Olave,
yeah,
bro.
Chris Olave too.
you,
yeah,
you got
exactly.
you got Jawan Johnson,
Yeah.
the tight end. I mean, and it's
and they have
Don't
good
you forget
defense.
They
about
also-
Taysom
they
Hill
also-
now. The all
Oh, Taysom Hill.
yeah.
You got Taysom
No,
Hill.
they'll beat.
But you also got
Swiss Army
Jamal
knife.
Williams.
They'll beat I think they'll win the division.
You got
honestly.
Jamal Williams over there too, bro. I
No,
mean,
that-
don't,
that
don't
division-
sleep on that team.
I think last year the teams were like
Garbage.
4-8.
Yeah,
and
no,
they're all like 4-8,
They had no
5-8.
offense. They
No,
had
all
no
the
offense.
teams. And then,
Oh, okay, yeah, all the teams. Yeah, they're losing record basically.
All of them, yeah,
besides,
no, for sure.
Someone's
if
making
Tampa
it with
Bay
6
was able to
wins.
make it, yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, all those teams. Yeah, that's beyond winnable division for sure.
Yeah, okay, that's
If you
why.
can't, if you can't win that division with that roster, there's a problem.
Right. No, I agree. And then it's on the coach.
I mean, last year they had problems with the quarterback, and they started. Who knows
Yeah.
how many? We had the tight end playing quarterback too. Like, come on now. So they can't win that division with at least Carr in the crew. That's a big problem for sure. No, hey, it'd be crazy though if Atlanta. If Atlanta were to win the division with all that young talent,
Yeah.
I'm not high on Desmond Ritter. I mean, I haven't seen him, a whole lot of them, obviously, and Drake London and Kyle Pitts, and obviously he's been
London was decent. He
bust
had a
since his-
decent.
since his first
year.
since his rookie year. But
Yeah.
and if they put it all together, you know, with that running game of
I mean, look how they play the Niners. The physical. If they play like that.
last
too.
year they beat us.
They
and,
literally beat us in our own game.
And all,
Running
they
game-
ran
running
down
game
our
and
throat.
defense. Yeah,
They ran
running-
down our throat.
Running game and defense.
I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm seeing this right now.
But I mean, we did have half our defense out too.
Correct.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it don't
Yeah.
matter. Hey, next man up, damn near.
Right. But yeah, no, I mean, we'll see. I mean, as people always say Cowboys, and even when as the regular season progresses, there'll be like, oh, Cowboys when they're blowing out these weak ass teams, and be like, oh, Cowboys are top team in the NFC.
No, when the Cowboys do that, it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And then once
You-
the playoff comes and play real teams,
Hey, they'll smash the Cardinals. They'd be
Yeah.
like 38-6.
right,
We told you this.
right,
This is a little girl. They're like,
every
bro.
time,
And the next week they'll lose
every
by
time,
14. And they're like, oh no, that's nothing. Don't worry about that. Just a little hiccup. Like,
right.
You blew out the quarterback Dobbs and who's I mean you can't name what
They even
Hollywood
struggled
Brown.
with the Colts until
Like,
they
come on.
scored at what 30-something point fourth quarter or whatever.
So I mean, yeah, I mean
They're
They're-
emotional. They're a bipolar team.
they're,
But
they're a playoff team.
you
I'm,
can't
I'm not gonna say they're Super Bowl.
they're not
contenders.
dependable. They're not consistent like that. They can't beat the good teams. They're not physical enough either.
True. Oh, is that time, sir?
Prediction time. Let's do it.
Go ahead, Kelly. Bring us in.
All right, next up, I want to get your predictions for the week 1 of the 2023 season. I'm going to be keeping your records, and we'll see who's the top dog for the GameTime podcast.
Show.
Put the schedule up.
Hey, I think I sent you the schedule already too. It's in the Discord, bro. I sent it to myself in the TIYF Discord. Oh yeah, you guys gotta. I'll make sure that I put up the TIYF Discord, man. You know what I'm saying? So we could have some cool talks. I mean, if you guys got questions, answers for the fantasy football stuff, I mean, you'll be able to hit us up there. But yeah, we got to. The Discord is TIYF, man. I'll make sure that I link this probably tomorrow when the YouTube drops. I'll make sure that I link the Discord. I'll make sure that it's there with everything else. So yeah, man, we're gonna bring up the schedule right now, man. We're gonna go through this. I mean,
Falcons.
let's go. What's up, man? You want to bring us in on this one, bro? You can bring us in for every game. So
All right, so we got the Panthers at the Falcons.
10 a.m. on
Let's see.
Fox.
No Brian Burns. New coach.
Both. I mean,
Both new coach, but yeah. I like the Falcons talent, young talent.
you got rookie versus second year.
Yeah.
You got yeah, man. You got Desmond. It's Bryce Young
Bryce
versus
Young, yeah.
Desmond Ritter.
No Brian
Bryce
Burns.
Young's just too small for me, man. I'm gonna just put the Falcons on that, based on that.
He's
Yeah.
still taller than Paul.
It don't matter.
I actually like the Panthers defense, but with no Brian Burns either. I don't. Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, Bijan, man. I mean, he's supposed to be the truth, right?
We'll see. That's what everybody's saying.
I mean, he went round one in damn near everybody's
Every
league.
fantasy, yeah. Well, Saquon was the last one to do that as a rookie.
So they're playing. So it's Carolina Falcons in
Falcons.
Atlanta. So they're under the dome. Bryce Young, first year. You got. I mean, he got a nice supporting cast, man. I mean, you got Miles Sanders. You got
Who disappeared down the stretch.
you got Adam Thielen. Yeah, but you got to think about this though. If he's playing, this is the new team.
I mean, Adam Thielen, where has he been the last?
Who's the other receiver? I forgot the other receiver over there in Carolina.
Did they get
I think it was Mingo as a rookie. Bingo, something like that. I'm trying to butcher his name.
No, they got
That's all they got, bro. They traded
That's
Moore.
really all they got.
They
Yeah,
traded
traded
Moore away
DJ
to
Moore
the
to the
Bears.
Bears.
and
Oh,
they
for that
got
first
DJ
pick.
Chark. That's what they got.
And
They
he's
ended
injured.
up
He's
grabbing.
out. He's out.
Is he?
Yeah,
Chark is out.
he's out.
Their really main strength would have been their defense was decent, but now they don't got their best player, Brian Burns.
They got the
Traded
Red
away
Rocket over there, bro.
McCaffrey. I mean, the whole office is gonna look.
We
ugly.
literally took their coach and their best player.
They got Hayden Hurst at
Oh,
tight
goodness.
end.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's not a. I mean, he's not a slouch, but he's
Stop it.
he's
Yeah,
old.
It's Falcons.
Come on, man. Thiele's the number one option.
You know it's bad when you
And
gotta try to
stop.
when you gotta think of something to try to justify.
They got
Panthers
what you
win.
call it? So they got Lavishka. What's his name? You know, I forgot his name.
All right, next. Nobody.
Maybe if they hire Steve Wilkes.
Bro, they had a number. They had
If they
a
hired
top
Steve
pick
Wilkes,
for a
maybe.
reason, bro. Relax.
Yeah. If they hired Steve Wilkes, maybe they would have had a chance. He would have got those guys playing like he did last year down the stretch.
They
but,
got a lot of tight ends for no reason.
On to the next.
No, so did you guys? I didn't even pick.
Falcons. Come on, man. We all know what.
You're
You know
picking
damn well
Falcons?
you know
Yeah.
damn well you're not picking the Panthers.
Yeah.
'Cause you won't
You
put
picking
money.
Falcons?
Yeah, you won't put money
You
on the
picking
Panthers. I know
Falcons?
that.
Falcons, yeah.
I'm picking the Carolina Panthers.
All right.
I got Panthers. I got Panthers tomorrow because I need Booby to go off. So I'm
This
picking the
guy's
Panthers.
So sad.
What's up? You want to do like a pot for whoever has the best record at the end of the season?
We could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do a pot. What's the pot? I mean, do we what we do like $5 a week?
Yeah, we could do that. You down for that?
That works.
All right.
$5 a week.
When it gets 180 at the end of the season.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
All right, second game that we're gonna choose right here is Texans at the Ravens. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a close game.
You think so?
You like D'Amico that much?
It's good defensive coach.
Yeah.
But the thing is, on the Ravens, they got a whole new offensive coordinator. Supposedly they're supposed to pass the ball more, and we'll see what Lamar
Picked
can
up.
do. If he runs less and passes more, we haven't seen the element yet. This guy loves to run.
And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that offense on paper is pretty fire. Like you got, I mean, actually Odell's actually injured. Did you see that?
I seen it, but I guess to put him back to
What's new?
He's playing.
Hey, what's
I
new?
know, right?
But also Mark Andrews. Let me double check and see If he's playing, I never got.
He's gonna
That whole
play.
team was injured last year.
But
Yeah, no. But there was actually, he was actually
and they
injured.
got a kicker who could kick from 80 yards away.
Justin Tucker, yep.
But I mean, it'll be a close game. I think it'll be a close game.
I think it's right Ravens.
but I
though,
think
come
the
on.
Rams will win it.
Yeah.
But
They're
I'm just
too-
saying. It's gonna be a
They
closer
got
game.
too much firepower. But yeah, I think Texans are gonna play tough. Play them tough. Just D'Amico's gonna have that defense. You know, his game plans are on point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They got Jimmy Ward there.
So it looks like Mark Andrews, he has a quadricep injury. I don't know why that wasn't reported until recent, but he is questionable and he might not be ready to roll in week 1. So I mean, does that will that affect how you pick for this game?
I still think Ravens are just a much better team.
No, they got just too many receivers. They got
Yeah.
OBJ. They drafted Flowers.
I think Lamar's
Yeah.
gonna have a better season.
They got Bateman, who's a former first round pick.
Shout
Also,
out
here.
Bateman,
so I mean, they got enough weapons out there.
Enough
Just
firepower.
Obviously, Andrews is missing them.
J.K.
And
Dobbins.
obviously, the Chiefs miss Kelce. Obviously, Andrews is a big part of that offense. But I mean, if you have that
mean, you
kind of
got Lamar
quarterback with those
to
weapons,
do-
you got to be able to
yeah.
perform.
Who does the Texans got? Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh, that's the Patriots, bro.
You right. And who's the other one? Who's the? They both. look
They
the
got
same to me.
Pierce. Pierce is a
There
running
you
back,
go, Pierce.
rookie last
Damian
year.
Pierce.
They got Nico Collins, wide receiver.
Stop it.
I don't know who else they got.
Just like you were
those two.
saying, man. I mean, I got the Ravens.
Ravens same.
We all picked the Ravens. I just said
Ravens. That one's
it'd be a close game. Is all I said.
that's pretty easy. All right, let me get this one. All right, Sunday, 10 a.m. We got the Browns hosting my Bengals. Woo! This is gonna be a showdown. You know, I'm a secondary Bengals fan. I love that. I love that squad. But the Browns are hosting the Bengals Sunday, 10 a.m. on CBS. If you got NFL Sunday Ticket, which is on YouTube TV, you can go get it there, or you can watch it there, or you can go to a bar and drink early in the morning and enjoy the game there. But who do you guys have?
I'm gonna take the
Bengals
upset
or
on this
Browns?
one.
I'm going Browns.
I'm taking the upset Browns. I was just about to say.
Upset? I mean, I wouldn't consider it an upset.
I mean, Bengals and the AFC Championship. You still got to consider the upset.
This is a rejuvenated Browns
I know
team. You
that-
got Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, yeah,
But
exactly.
he's not. That's the thing. He's
Amari
not no slouch.
Cooper.
I'm going Browns.
it.
I'm going Browns because of Burrow's calf strain.
Yeah,
No, I seen a video of him. It looked kind of like he was still limping a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's really hasn't practiced almost all off season since he pulled it. And this is his first game. He didn't play no preseason or nothing. So we'll actually see how he performs. I mean, actually, plays on it.
and
That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't
and
gotta get
Bengals
injured
are
or
known to
anything.
give up their home openers too. They lost last year. Their home opener to Steelers. Well, I mean, Steelers are a tough team too, but I don't know. I'm gonna say with the Browns too.
You
I
said a
think
home
Deshaun-
opener. This ain't a home
I
opener.
mean, not home season opener is what I said.
You
my
said
bad.
home.
But yeah, no, I think Deshaun Watson. We might see Deshaun Watson play. So I got the Browns.
Hopefully, he's not getting any massages anytime soon. Man, I'm going Bengals, bro. It's gonna be a fucking train wreck over there. I mean, yeah, you got Nick Chubbs, but you got Amari Cooper. You got who else you got over there?
Miles Garrett.
Yeah,
defense.
Miles Garrett on the defense. But who's the other receiver over there?
Amari.
But it's not Amari, but
Jones.
yeah, you got. I like People Jones. People Jones is nice. But man, you know what? I got the stack between. I got Burrow. I got Chase
The tight end
Higgins.
who I can never pronounce his damn name.
on the Browns.
Yeah, starts with an N.
And you got
And
T.
Njoku.
Higgins.
Oh, and Joku. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Njoku. Yeah, T. Higgins.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good game, man. And obviously, this is a division rivalry, bro.
I think Bengals are a better team, but
I think Bengals get it, man.
I think the Browns.
The Browns.
Take that to the bank.
It's like I said, week one. Like I said, bro's a little hurt.
All right. Are you taking this down, Kelly? Do you want to get in on this pot, man? My bad. Do you want to get on this? Nah, you got to get in on this. pick out a Panthers Falcons real quick.
He said he's not here for that.
Yeah, no, fuck that. He's a part of the pod. He's a pod now. Hey, put your face on there, man. Let the people see you real quick while you're making these picks,
My
bro.
boy said he ain't got $5 a waste. Right
Yeah,
now.
he does.
Wait, so are we doing
He's
it
the
at
moderator.
the end or each week? We're gonna give each other.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. Whenever you
keep
can put.
tally. It's just $5 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No, I know. But I'm saying, are we giving the money at the end or each week?
we can put it each
You
week.
can put it. I mean,
It don't matter.
You can put it at
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah,
Don't matter.
$5.
$5 a week, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
blow that.
you-
I'm blow
you
on
got-
Thatcher tomorrow.
You got your video up, man. All right. Make your pick. Panthers Falcons.
I'm going Falcons.
All right. Texans Ravens.
I'm going Texans.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice
Bengals
little
Browns.
upset.
I'll go Bengals.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So now, all right. Now, after you hear us talk our shit about the teams, you can make a educated decision, so you can feel good about your pick.
I know you're ready for this next one.
Oh, I'm fucking ready. Who want to lead us in?
I'll go. It's gonna be the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. It's a 10 a.m. game. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Jags. I can't. I've never been a fan of the Richardson over there on the Colts.
No Jonathan Taylor,
No
right?
Jonathan Taylor. I can't pick them.
Anthony
So
Richardson's first.
we got the Jazz coming with a bad taste in their mouth,
Yeah.
losing in the playoffs. They got a whole bunch of guys they want to play. Ridley's back after 2 years of gambling on himself. You know, we got ETN. We got Ingram, the tight end.
Christian Kirk had a
Christian
decent
Kirk
season.
had a
last-
beyond decent
yeah.
season.
Evan Ingram.
So they ready. They ready. If they
Yeah.
lose, that's ugly. But they gonna be ready.
They're pretty competitive against the Chiefs in the divisional.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's hear what George.
No, go ahead. I was gonna wait for
All
you. Who
right,
you
no, I'm
picking?
just saying. I gotta go with the Jags. I mean, who the Colts? They were already one of the worst teams last season, and now they don't have Jonathan Taylor's holding out. Like,
He's not-
who's on the Colts?
He's not holding out.
He's basically
he got put on the
not
high end.
PUP, but
Yeah, or
it's
yeah,
really a
whatever.
holdout. Come on, it's really a holdout. They're not paying him. He don't want to play for them. And then Anthony Richardson's first start. Who knows? Is he going to be the next Trey Lance or something decent? We don't know. You got to go with the Jags. You got to be a hater to not go with the Jags.
Oh, gotta be a hater, huh?
Yep.
I just wanna let y'all know that T-Law is fucking trash. If anybody's picking the Jags to even do anything this season, bro, he's not. You gotta remember. So this is T-Law's quote unquote redo of his sophomore season, because I don't
Urban
count.
Meyer.
I don't count the first year in the league. That is not his first year. That we'll just call that his red shirt
no,
season,
it's
like
Steve
it didn't
Urban
happen,
Meyer,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, we ain't considering that. Now you got all this tape. This is Doug Peterson's. Obviously, it's his offense. He makes these quarterbacks better. Yeah, they added Calvin Ridley. They still got ETN, and they got what is it, Biggs or Tank, whatever the hell his name is.
This is saying Doug Peterson won the Super Bowl with the Eagles, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I mean,
I just want to make sure.
I mean, but they
I
ain't.
just
This
want.
ain't
I
it.
just want
I'm
to
just
make
trying to
sure.
understand.
Nick
What
Foles.
did you
He
see
ain't Nick
last
Foles or
year in
Carson
the
Wentz.
playoffs?
I just want to make sure.
What did you see last year to make you so low on the Packers?
On the Jaguars?
Hold
On the
on,
Jaguars.
hold on. It was T-Law's rookie season. Still
Yeah.
made it to the playoffs.
And he made the playoffs, came back
Oh,
back against the Chargers, and made it competitive against the Chiefs. What did you see in between that and now what makes you so low on the Jags?
I just don't. I don't believe in the kid. I just don't believe in this
Lose to the
kid.
Colts?
I don't believe in this
To lose
kid.
to
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
Colts?
No, it's gonna be an upset. It's gonna be upset week.
Okay, that's fine.
Upset weekend.
That's fine.
And I believe in this Colts team because I feel like they got the.
That's
I
fine.
feel like this.
Who's their running back, bro?
They got Evan Hall. They got Deion Jackson. I think Zach Moss might be back. I don't care about Zach Moss, but the game changers that will help Anthony Richardson with his Colts are those two receiving backs. Like, all right, you may not know who they are, but this is why you got to do your homework. This is why I got.
Everybody
this
wants to find that
this is-
sleeper.
this is
and
why
then
I
Kirk
grabbed
and then
Evan
end up
Hall.
wrong.
That's why I grabbed Evan Hall.
Everybody
Man,
wants-
no JT, no problem. I mean, what did he do last year, anyways? When he was
You
there,
could have grabbed.
nothing.
You could have grabbed 5 running backs from that team.
You-
It don't even matter.
You still got.
It
Still
don't
got
even matter.
Still got Pittman out there. You still got Alec Pierce. Like, there's still a supporting cast out there that's gonna help this Anthony Richardson. Bro, this is Colt, man. Look at man. I'm telling you right now, this Colts is gonna I'm not gonna say he's gonna put a smack down, but it's gonna be a very close game, and it's probably gonna be like 27-24 Colts. And that's gonna be the end score, bro. That's how close it's gonna be. But Trevor Lawrence, man, is not gonna. It's not. He's not repeating it. They're not going. They're not repeating it. Everybody believes in this kid so much that he's trash to me, bro. He's not a quarterback that makes his receivers better.
I'm gonna tell you right. All right.
He's not a
So you
quarterback
believe
that
one of
makes
the
his
worst-
receivers better.
Trevor Lawrence is gonna go 23 for like 30 for 360 yards, like 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. Yep.
You probably run one in, and you're gonna start eating your words next week.
Ooh, I can't wait for next
Yeah,
Friday.
bring on next week.
All
I
right.
can't wait.
All right, you'll see.
I ain't
Don't worry
scared.
about it.
I ain't scared. Boogie here first. Anthony Richardson and the Indianapolis Colts. 27-24. Beat that bum-ass Trevor Lawrence. Next. Let's go. Bring us in, Ant.
We got the Buccaneers at the Vikings.
Ooh, Baker Mayfield versus Kirk Cousins.
Hey, I'm gonna go Vikings, but it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a high shootout game. Baker Mayfield,
Yeah.
he's got a
That
bad rep.
Vikings
That guy, he can air it out though.
Yeah.
It'll look ugly, but he'll get like 300 some
You see
yards.
that
He'll be like,
you said that one practice one where he was missing all those throws in the training camp.
he'll have like 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be ugly, but I think it'll be a high scoring game. I mean, Cousins, we seen him play ugly too, so I think the Vikings will win it at home. They got a deep roster. They got to win it.
Yeah.
For me, I'm obviously going fucking Vikings. You got Jordan. You got addition with Jordan Addison, rookie wide receiver. You still got Justin
JJ.
Jefferson. You got
Jealous.
Alexander Madison, who's always been a like a RB1 talent was sat behind Dalvin Cook.
Yeah. He was nice.
You know what I'm saying? You got TJ Hawkinson. The only thing that worries me about this Vikings team is their defense. But we'll see what happens, man. But Baker Mayfield, yeah, he can sling the rock. Look at what he was doing with LA, man. He put on a show for the league, man. I think that's how he got this Buccaneers job, because of what he was doing towards the end of the season. I'll give it to Baker, bro. Like, it may not have worked out for him in Cleveland, but he did resurrect his
Man,
career.
that Rams, yeah.
He
with the
did
Rams,
resurrect his
yeah.
career, man. So shout out to Baker. I think it is gonna be a high scoring affair. This is probably gonna be like the highest scoring game this week.
Yeah. I agree with those weak defenses.
Yeah. Who you got on this one?
I got the Vikings. I want to go. I thought about like maybe Mike Evans and Godwin. And are they even playing? Are they healthy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure but no, I can't go against the Vikings. Too much talent on there.
All right.
On the offense.
So we all
And the
got
offense.
We all got Vikings. Pop or Callie, we missed you on the last 2 picks. Who you got for the Jags Colts game?
I got the Jaguars on that one.
Oh, and then the Vikings Bucks.
I'm going Bucks.
Oh shit! I like it. Unconventional picks. Next up, we have the Tennessee Titans at the New Orleans Saints, 10 a.m. on CBS. Again, if you got the YouTube TV NFL Sunday ticket, you'll be able to watch all the games. And no, we are not getting paid. I'm just advertising for them for free because I'm a nice guy. Vic, let's start off with you, bro.
I'm taking the Titans on this one.
And why?
Just one Saints.
Because you don't believe in Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Derrick Henry. I know the Saints got a tough, nice defense, but I think Derrick Henry's gonna have a game. And they got Hopkins, D-Hop too. They got D-Hop, so that kind of, I know he's not.
He's an older D-Hop.
Yeah, he's an older D-Hop, so it's
Injury-
not like a
injury
replacement of AJ
ridden.
Brown. But who knows? Sometimes when you go to a new team, you're rejuvenated. I just really trust the Titans. more
Okay,
than the
okay.
Saints.
Real quick before we move on. So, yeah, he went to the Tennessee Titans, but why did the 3 other teams, the Chargers, the 49ers, and the Dallas
'Cause
Cowboys,
they
pass
don't
on him?
because they don't believe in him.
Wasn't the Chargers, Texans?
He's
It was the Texans?
Start
The
with the
Texans didn't want him. Though that's even worse.
Yeah, because they don't believe they believe he's washed.
So when that happens, what happens? But
But just remember,
that
just a
tends
couple
to
years
happen.
ago, when the Cardinals, 2021, he was nice.
yeah, that was probably when he was in his prime.
Yeah, But
wasted his prime years with the Arizona Cardinals.
I think Derrick Henry's gonna have a game.
He went to the Arizona Cardinals, got treated like Larry Fitzgerald. No ring, no playoffs, no nothing. Great wide receiver at one point, and then career died in Arizona.
I'm just going on a hunch. I think Derrick Henry's gonna have a game. I don't trust Derek Carr.
Okay. Jose, what you got for us?
That's a tough one, man.
Is it?
A healthy Henry.
No Kamara.
There's no Kamara in the Saints. Obviously, new quarterback in the Saints. It's just defense, man. Both of them got good defenses, but obviously Vrabel got a better defense.
You said Vrabel got a better defense?
I don't know. I think Saints
The
got a
coach
better
Vrabel?
defense.
I don't know.
tough.
It is tough.
That's tough.
Well, you're thinking about it, man. I'll give my opinion.
Titans gonna
is
control
Marshawn
the
Lattimore
Ti-
playing?
I think so.
Titans are gonna control
No,
the.
he's-
It
that
don't
guy's
matter.
always injured.
It don't matter. Titans gonna control the clock with Henry.
Yeah, no, they are one of the ugliest teams to play the game. I'm not gonna lie.
They're an old
I
school team.
really hate how they play the fucking game.
They're the old school team.
Ah, I don't even know, man. Hey,
Look,
that's
man.
a pick. I don't even know.
I'm gonna say it like this. Yeah, he was fully yeah, he's playing. Lattimore is playing.
What's Vegas saying? What's the point spread with this? I'll just go.
Hey,
with
can you
them.
find the point
I
spread
don't know,
for that
but
game?
watch, we're gonna see Lattimore get trucked. in a
While
second.
he's finding the
No, stiff arm, right? Stiff arm.
Who are you picking, George?
I got the Saints.
Saints.
Look,
Okay.
man. Again, I know that you guys are probably hating on
Elite
Derek Carr.
elite quarterback Derek Carr.
Look,
George's
man,
mind.
he had a bunch of different coaches every single year with the Raiders, bro. And man, I mean, don't get me wrong. Before he got injured, he was a fire quarterback. I mean, that injury
It happens.
That
Jimmy
I know
was a
for
fire
sure, the
quarterback.
point spread is 3.
before
That's
he-
crazy. But the Saints by 3.
That means it's even because usually at home they give the 3 points.
But I got the Saints because you got Michael Thomas fully healthy. Kamara, yeah, I'm not worried about.
I mean, he was
I'm not
fully-
worried about Kamara not being there. I'm not at all. You got Jamal Williams, who I love. That he's a fire. He's a
In the red zone.
not just in the
1
red zone.
yard
But are you
line.
Yeah, the
tripping?
1 yard
One
line.
yard
That's all they
line.
gave it to. That's
No,
what majority of his
you're
touchdowns
tripping.
were just
You are
short runs. So
tripping.
don't act like he carried.
Bro, he
He
let
scored
Hey,
a lot of
Hey,
touchdowns
he was
off
so
of
fire.
red
Lions
zone.
got rid of him real quick.
Yeah, right,
They
right.
got rid of all their.
I
their
love
running
the
backs.
guy.
The guy had 10, 11 touchdowns from the 1
got,
yard
In the
line.
red zone.
Just keep him.
You got
Yeah.
the
Goal line package.
You got the rookie.
basically.
What is it, DeAndre?
Let's not overhype it.
I'm not overhyping the guy. I just like what they got. You still got. There's still a bunch of. You got Chris Olave. He got Derek Carr got multiple different targets to throw it to, and between Chris Olave and Michael Thomas, bro, it's so fire. And then the Saints defense has always been good.
Yeah.
They're always at least top 15. They
I'll go-
always come to play. They always out there hitting hard, bro.
I'm gonna go Titans. My boy Carr gonna throw a pick 6.
Yeah.
So that's gonna steal the game. I'm gonna go Titans.
I don't know why he has such belief in Carr in the last few years. With last
They're
time
with
he
the
was-
Raiders. He was with the Raiders. Duh.
The guy's showing him.
So if he's such an elite quarterback, why did he
Trash.
couldn't elevate the Raiders? He still had Adams.
1 year.
Boy,
He
with
had
last
Adams
year,
1
yeah.
year.
Not even a full year, but that's how bad he was. They were like, I don't want to pay you $40 million, so let's
No,
not.
it's the head coach, bro. Come on, man. He'd rather this head coach he's so stupid. McDaniels wanted Jimmy Garoppolo, bro.
Because he's familiar with the Patriots system.
No. If you want the McDaniels wanted Jimmy Garoppolo,
Because
that he
he's
paid
familiar
him
with
for
the system.
So stupid. No, stop it. Where I'm not anything that has to deal with the Raiders and Jimmy Garoppolo and anybody wanting Jimmy Garoppolo like that. That's stupid.
I just don't get your belief in Carr.
I don't. I just.
McDaniels wanted a winner. Jimmy G's a winner. He wanted a winner.
Oh, you better give Jimmy
He
G a
wanted
goddamn
a
defense.
winner. What can I tell you?
Well, you're gonna see Sunday.
He's lost 12 games in his career,
You're
13
gonna-
games.
you are gonna see Sunday.
He wanted a winner.
Rejuvenated, bro. Brand new team, brand new city. Get a fresh start, bro. That's all you need sometimes. Look at what happened with Drew Brees before he went to the Saints. The same damn thing. He was with the Chargers. Got a chance and didn't get a chance. He looked shittier than Derek Carr. And he went to the Saints, got with Sean Payton, and they got a Super Bowl ring, bro. Come on.
Titans gonna control the game. That's all I'm gonna say.
We'll see. We'll see Sunday, baby.
Yep.
What's up, Kelly? What you got for us over there?
I got the Titans on this one.
Okay.
Was it 3 Titans, 1 Saints?
3 Titans, 1 Saints. Yes, sir. All right, go ahead, Vic. Lead us into this next one.
Ooh, I'm ready for this one. It's a physical matchup. 10 a.m. Niners, Steelers. Who you got, George?
Steelers. I just playing. You already know. Come on, bro. Hey, I don't.
I was
Come on. This is like, come on, bro. This is a no question, no brainer. You already know. 349er fans. 4 if you include Cali. I know that he doesn't really watch football like that, but when he did, he was a 49er fan. You already know I'm going 49ers.
It's going to be a tough game, though.
But I don't think that this is going to be as close as everybody thinks. I know that a lot of there was a lot of analysts. There was like four,
Picking the
there was like
Steelers,
4-2 in
I
some of the
don't think-
things that I was seeing, bro. So, I mean.
I said 1 by 10 maybe, but it's going to be a physical game.
And I think that was before the whole Bosa pickup. But still, even without Bosa on the team
Yeah.
or
Which
on
is
the
a
defense,
lot more talented.
it's just crazy,
Too much
bro.
talent.
Again,
Well, offense is by leagues ahead of their
this goes
offense.
into the conversation we were just having, Brock Purdy versus Pickett. So we're
Pickett,
going to
yeah.
actually get to see at the start of this season,
Yeah.
Pickett versus Purdy. And
Against good defenses.
good defenses. So this is going to be a test for both of them. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to go watch my boys get out there play. I'm excited for Bosa to be back. I'm excited for Ayuk. I'm excited for Bell. I'm excited for
Debo.
everybody. Debo, CMC. Hey, we going all the way. CMC, my number 1 pick. What's up, Jose? We already know who you picking, but why?
Next team, let's go.
Pop, you
Niners.
got 49ers too?
Come on.
All
I
right.
ain't never about had 50 against my team.
And it's the best Niners team we've had in a long time.
Fact. That's facts. All right, man. Next up, man. Another 10
You ever have to
a.m.
ask this
game.
one?
Another 10 a.m. I mean, we just still got to bring it up. We got the Arizona Cardinals going to the Washington Commanders. Commanders hosting this bum ass Arizona Cardinal team.
Sam Howell.
It's before we get to the things, there was an update on Scary Terry. He is playing week 1, so make sure you have him in your lineups, boys. You know what I'm saying? He's
He'll be playing 2 drives and he's gonna hurt his toe.
you got B-Rob out there. You
Okay,
got
So be
Jahan
very
Dotson.
cautious if you're gonna start Scary Terry.
No,
Be
you gotta
very
start him.
cautious.
Start him.
Go ahead, hey, by all means, if you want to, hey. but
I'm starting him.
If you have another wide receiver you think he would do it better, or as saying, go ahead and put him in because that turtle ain't no joke.
Yeah, no. So I know with this
Yeah, that's true. As a receiver,
this-
too, especially.
with this whole thing-
Making cuts.
with this whole Arizona Cardinals thing, there's a lot of talk about Arizona.
They said Murray's playing. He's going to play.
Murray's
Not
not
Sunday.
playing.
Not
Not
Sunday
this-
night.
No, I seen an article.
No,
saying
he's
Murray's
not
gonna
playing
He's
play.
out.
Sunday.
He's out. I think put him on the PUP on the PUP.
Okay, well, he said he's going to play this season.
Yeah, that's stupid. But the Arizona Cardinals are supposed to be tanking this season. I know that they did want to get Murray on the field, but there was one thing that I know this has to go into the Caleb Williams situation with USC. His dad came out and said that Caleb will most likely end up sitting for another season, depending on what team is picking number 1 in the draft, which I think is very stupid. I don't think you do that to your kid. I don't think that you wait another season.
It's not that, dude.
They're scared of that organization.
Not only the organization can kill his career,
Yeah.
but
Look what, yeah.
all these college kids getting paid all this NIL money now. Look
True.
at Deion Sanderson. I think he's getting
Yeah.
paid $3 or $5 million from Colorado.
It's the name.
Colorado.
that means he has to
yeah, it's the
play.
name. I'm just saying. But this another quarterback slated to go number 1 pick. He comes back for another year. They're gonna give him hell endorsements.
But what if you get
At least $10 million.
Okay, but what if he gets injured in college next season? There's always that you run that risk.
This guy just got $10 million in NIL money. What can I tell you?
It's a
It is
risk.
a risk, though, taking.
It's a risk.
Playing another season.
Hey, regardless, if he's still a first round pick,
But there's
Guaranteed.
First round
but
pick,
there's
you get
there's
guaranteed
levels.
money.
guaranteed money regardless.
But you know that there's levels to that shit. What? No, if you get injured, he's not going to be a first round pick. He's
Why
not going
not?
to be a first
But
round
the
pick.
first overall pick, you're getting a lot more money, though, than a regular.
At the
first
same
round.
time, at the same time, yeah, if he goes back or not, like I said, organizations will kill your career.
And then what if
No,
Sanders
true.
is a junior, and he plays next year as a senior? So what if Sanders has crazy next 2 seasons, then he loses the number 1 pick?
That is very true. I mean, there's always so much that goes into it. But I get it. You got the NIL money
NIL,
now.
yeah.
I get it. But if you have a
It
chance
doesn't
to,
equate to NFL
if you have a
contract.
chance to get into the NFL,
Yeah.
and regardless of the team, man, if you're that good, especially the way Caleb Williams looks, he's already top dog for his second Heisman in a row, bro. If you're that good of a quarterback, then you're a game changer to any franchise. And the Arizona Cardinals, don't get me wrong, yes, they are.
Bro, they've had Kyle Murray and couldn't do nothing with
And
him.
But
what
Kyler-
Oklahoma quarterback curse.
So why? So it,
But Caleb Williams is, I think,
okay,
a
but
better talent.
as a Williams family, if they couldn't do nothing with Kyle Murray as
Kyler
they,
Murray, yeah.
and they gave him $200 million.
A guy was so talented that he was
Different-
a first round
different
pick in
coach.
2 sports.
different coach.
Hey, I'm
Different
just saying. I'm just saying. If the organization couldn't do nothing with him, I would put my trust. If my son and if he's good as he is,
But who's to say they even take him?
Well, why don't they do the Eli Manning route where they say I'm not playing?
Oh,
for
just
this
hold
That
out?
part.
he could.
Yeah, I mean, who's to say they still got Kyler?
Hey,
Yeah.
But a lot of what ifs. Anyways,
Very.
I think we're all choosing the Commanders
Yes,
on this
sir.
one.
Commanders. Callie, what you got for us? Next one. All right, man. This is the good one, man. The start of the afternoon games. We got the Green Bay Packers at the Chicago Bears. One of the oldest rivalries in NFL history, man. The NFC North at 1:25 p.m. This game is on Fox, and I'm pretty sure that Fox is calling this game of the week. But this is new school. This is a new school game. There's no more Aaron Rodgers.
Justin Fields versus Jordan Love.
Justin Field versus
Two young
Jordan
quarterbacks.
Love. This is definitely the new school generation. You're not gonna hear Buddy Love saying "I own you."
I'm going Packers.
You're going Pack.
I'm going
Packers.
Bears.
No Christian Watson.
Don't matter.
Christian Watson's out. Take him off your league.
Christian Watson's trash. Anyway.
Take him off your.
I guess he's trash. He's in the NFL, but yeah, he's not that great of a wide receiver. To
Yeah,
me
take him out
anyways.
your starting lineup, boys. I'm just letting y'all know now.
I'm going Packers. Hey, I guess I can't say Love's a scrub. I just think he's gonna go out there and light it up. Regardless who the wide receivers are, he got a plethora of second round picks they've had on that squad right now.
Romeo Dobbs out too, I believe.
Romeo Dobbs is out, but they just drafted another one this year. I
Mhm.
forget his name.
Well,
I'm
they-
going the opposite. I think Fields is going to light it up.
You think so?
I'm going with
I
the Bears. You got
I'm
DJ
not,
Moore now.
fuck
I'm
that.
not
I
a
mean-
Phil's fan.
If you
That's
watch Fields last year too, he showed flashes like he was doing.
No, he
the
showed
clutch.
flashes on his legs. That's gonna get him
with the
injured.
yeah, but exactly, it's not sustainable. We're talking about one game, right?
Hey, I just think this
You
this
got-
game.
You got at least a reliable receiver now with DJ Moore.
All right, man. You're putting all your eggs in one
I'm not
basket in
putting him.
DJ Moore.
I'm just saying. I think
He's been the most valuable wide receiver
no, I'm
that
not
they've
saying,
gotten in a
you're,
very
you're
long
acting
time.
like I'm
You're
saying
right.
for the season. I'm just talking about for this one game.
No, I know.
Against the inexperienced
he's-
Jordan Love.
He's definitely. Well, I mean,
He sat for 4 years. Blah blah blah. He didn't look good. He hasn't looked good to me. I mean,
he hasn't looked good to anybody.
yeah. So I've seen better. I think Justin Fields is going to outplay Love. That's
So
as simple as that.
my thing about this game, my X factor for this game is Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert finally gets his time to shine. No more Bumgummery in the backfield to share it with him. Yeah, they got old boy from Carolina, but this is Khalil Herbert's time to shine. I've been a big Khalil Herbert fan, and I've been wanting the Bears to get rid of him. Yeah, I'm not too high on Justin Fields. I'm not high on Buddy Love whatsoever, and that Packers offense. They only got Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon in the backfield. I mean, that's
And I don't get why they're hyping up their defense so much.
oh
It don't
man,
make
it's
no
so
sense.
I like the Bears in this one. I like the Bears by I want to say by 10.
It's gonna be a sloppy
me.
game.
It's
Packers.
it's gonna be a ground game, bro. I mean, if the Bears, look, I think if the Bears take it the college route, because I think DJ Moore is a
What's
bust.
the weather like in Chicago?
You gotta remember it's gonna be a triple option type
Nice
of
and
offense.
sunny.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna be running the option for sure. They're gonna
No,
be gonna get
They,
this.
they
Packers.
can run whatever they want. Packers are gonna win it.
Well, we're gonna find
We'll
out
see.
Sunday. What's up, Callie? What you got for us? Ooh, 2-2. 2-2. Somebody else want to call in?
Right here, 125 is gonna be the Las Vegas Raiders versus. Let's run. Wow, high Denver Broncos.
I like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and choose my
Stop
boy,
kissing babies.
my boy Russell Wilson over here in the Broncos.
Ooh.
Say
I just can't trust the Raiders with my boy Jimmy G over there. I just can't do it.
Chandler Jones probably not gonna play.
He said the coach said it wasn't playing.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
going to
he
have a
said-
mental breakdown.
Whatever's going on with them text messages or
Yeah.
team or he got locked out, whatever the case may be. I don't know the whole.
And
stand.
we saw how Jimmy played against
Bro,
the
they
Broncos.
sent a crisis team to him
Yeah.
to his house.
Hey, it's hard making that much money, bro. I swear, them guys got a lot.
Are they? I don't think it's
He
Chandler
just doesn't
Jones.
trust the front. He doesn't trust
Hey,
the coach or. The
I
front.
think that's McDaniel's trying to get rid of him.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, if you
He said
gonna,
they
Problematic.
didn't let him in the
if
facility.
you gonna pay me $10-20 million, lock me out, hey, go right ahead. I'm gonna go back to my car. I'm gonna whip it in the
He's
corner
probably
somewhere.
not, he's
These
probably not
guys
doing
care though
the
about their
Patriot
career.
way.
They do. They care about being on, helping the team out. It's, being with the guys.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Football's their love and addiction, so it's like
Hey, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go home to my big old Golden Gates and just chill.
All right.
Anyways, so I'm picking the Broncos.
That's crazy. But I mean, who's he gonna
That's
throw to?
right.
Who's he gonna throw to?
We said Mims Jr. You got Cortland
with
Sutton.
that defense.
I like
look,
Mims.
hey,
They
how
got
did he
Marine, they
doesn't
got
need to throw?
Devontae
Jimmy's
Williams.
gonna throw some pick sixes like he did
Hey,
last
there
time
you
he
go.
played the
Hey,
Broncos.
you said it right there. Broncos is to win by default.
You got to remember this is at the Mile High Stadium. The Raiders are at Broncos.
Oh, and with
Broncos will
that
be
hair
hosting.
being so thin, Jimmy can throw an extra 5 yards.
Oh, facts.
So-
He'll get it 25 yards.
But it's gonna be
Accurate.
That's right.
I don't know, man. Hey,
Broncos
See how
country.
Sean Payton changes that
Broncos
team.
country. That's
I'll
right.
say this. I will say this. I think that this game one is very key to what happens the rest of the year with Russell Wilson and his
Yeah.
starting job. So I think Russell Wilson has to have a great game.
Well, Raiders are a perfect confidence builder.
Hey, F all that. Hey, Raiders go 0-2, 0-3. Hey, McDaniel's
He's
gonna
gone.
be fired by
Yeah.
week 4, yo.
Gone.
Yeah.
Like, we trusted you. We brought Adams over here. We brought Jimmy G
Jacobs,
over
we got
here. We
Jacobs.
signed
You are
hey,
hearing
gonna
the-
go 0-3, 0-4?
Are you
Good
hearing the
for show.
rumblings? Like I'm hearing the rumblings?
What?
Devontae Adams and the trade to the Jets. Are you hearing that?
Mm-mm.
I don't think
There's
I don't-
rumblings.
I don't think that's
I've been
gonna happen.
seeing a
Nothing
lot
about
of
that.
rumblings. Devontae Adams might be getting traded soon. I don't know. Who knows? But I've been seeing a lot of
Man, if that
people
happens,
talking about it.
I'm not going to.
I see a lot of people overhyped. I mean, if that happens, man, Jets are gonna be
We're going to have
serious.
to block that trade like the Lakers
like the
did.
Kobe, or the Chris Paul, the Chris Paul.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
block that trade. I'm not
Ah,
going to give your
shit.
best friend back
Yeah.
to you, my boy. Nah, he left you for a reason the first time. You're not going to get him back.
Who do you got, Vic?
I got the Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah, that defense, and I think Sean Payton will improve Russell Wilson's.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah,
He took his
significantly.
office away.
Yeah.
Took his parking spot away.
Yeah.
Took his
And
wife's parking
that
spot
whole
away.
Raiders organization is so dysfunctional.
It definitely is dysfunctional, but I don't trust Russ. I mean, I don't trust the Raiders either. But if I have to choose, I don't feel comfortable picking
You know,
the
I picked the
Broncos,
Boy,
bro.
Uncle Shay on the TV. We got to pick the Broncos now. Come on.
You're
man.
right. You're right. I got the
I mean,
Broncos
this
too.
isn't Nathaniel Hackett no more.
I got the Broncos too, bro.
This isn't Nathaniel Hackett.
You're right. You're right. I got Broncos. Callie, what you got? You gonna pick the Raiders over there?
I'm gonna pick the Raiders just because I want the Broncos to lose.
Because of Nacho. All right, man. Next up, we got at one,
Ooh, I like
another
this
one,
game.
another 125 game. We got the the Los Angeles Chargers hosting the Miami Dolphins. This should be a good
I
showdown.
like this game.
This is a great matchup.
I think the over-under is over 110 points.
Bro.
Something like that. These guys are going to shoot.
All right.
I think these guys are going to shoot it out.
I'm picking the Dolphins. I'm only picking the Dolphins because I got Tua and Waddle. And I got the Dolphins defense. So I got the Dolphins this week. That's
You
my
could
that's mine.
have just picked the other team and just wanted them to score a lot of points still. Come on now.
I need
got
Tua
the
to go.
I got the Dolphins
I'm
too.
picking the Chargers one time.
I love Herbert.
Eckler, Williams
I
healthy.
love Herbert, but
Keenan Allen healthy.
But I mean, if you think
First game of the season.
I think this is probably one of the better matchups. I would say, in my opinion, minus the Jets and the Bills, I want to say that this is game of the week because you got Asante Samuel Jr. out there. Oh my God, that kid
I'm
is
Jalen Ramsey
raw
playing?
gonna pick
talent.
the Chargers, but I'll say this: it'll come down to whoever I think will throw the first interception.
Yeah,
it's just also
'Cause after that,
I
after
agree.
that, you're playing catch
as
up.
many
now.
times as Chargers have a talented team, they always know how to fuck it up.
This year's
Every
different,
season.
man.
And
No,
you guys say
this
that
year's
every year.
different.
Every
Look
year.
this is Justin
every year.
Herbert's third year, bro. I mean,
I know, but every year.
This is Herbie's contract year right here.
Yeah,
Boy,
bro,
I think he gonna light it up.
Every
He-
year, and he's even with Justin Herbert
you
at the
can't-
playoffs, they still messed it
but
up.
that wasn't on Justin Herbert last
I
last
get it, but
season.
the
That was on the
Chargers
Chargers
always
defense.
I get it, but the Chargers always find a way, no matter how many talented teams.
This team is.
They're always like, oh, they're so talented, they get injured, blah blah blah.
But look at what Justin Herbert did with the rookies that he had last year. When I talk about quarterbacks and really good quarterbacks,
Hey, he had a bunch of
bro,
nobodies. It's still
Justin
performed.
Herbert is that quarterback
I
that
get
makes
it.
his receivers
He had
better.
a bunch of nobodies, bro.
I get
Williams
it.
was down. Keenan
I
Allen's
get it.
got more than half the season.
I think. Well, but I'm not. Brandon Staley's questionable coaching.
That's fine and all, but again, Justin Herbert is one of those. He's damn near tier A. He's damn near elite. I'm telling you, he's that type of like a Tom Brady-esque, a Peyton Manning. Those quarterbacks that make those receivers better. You got
as
Trevor
long-
Lawrence on the other side that his receivers make him better.
I get it, but I'm still picking the Dolphins.
I'm picking the Dolphins too, but I'm just saying, for me,
Yeah.
this Chargers team is fire, but I'm picking the Dolphins only for my selfish reasons. But I love this Chargers team. I love
As
Justin
long as
Herbert.
Tua stays healthy.
Asante Samuel Jr., bro, is the truth.
He is.
That defense is fire. Callie, what you got?
I got Dolphins.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like it. That's 3 to
Dolphins,
1.
one Charger.
Go ahead, lead us in. How sad.
I think this game right here will be the game of the week. It's going to be the 125 Eagles at the Patriots. I'm going to go Patriots.
Patriots.
Eagles lost a lot of guys on defense on that line.
They did.
But you believe in
Patriots
Mac Jones?
always, Belichick, hey, always got a good defense.
Who's their
Always.
receivers?
It don't even matter.
Juju.
Juju.
It don't even matter. I seen these guys. It was last
Kendrick
year.
Bourne.
I think it was last year or the year before that. They had ran like the entire. It was hell. I think it was versus the Bills. They ran the whole game or something like that. It was a windy ass game. But anyways,
It's a bold pick.
I'm taking the
Hot take.
Patriots at home, Gillette Stadium.
Even then, the Eagles are still just a top to bottom. I can't. With this matchup, I'm taking the Eagles.
I'm
AJ
going.
Brown,
I'm going
Devontae
Eagles
Smith.
too. I mean, I don't think that this is the same Eagles team as last season.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't
but
like the
against
run-
the Patriots.
Actually, you
I'll
know
take it.
what? I think Jose might be onto something. I think actually I'm going Patriots. I just realized what I'm picking over there on the Eagles. That run game is very shaky. You
Not
got
DeAndre
Rashad
Swift
Penny, you got
fan.
D Swift. I mean, it's very, very shaky. And you,
See, it was shaky last year. Now they
Yeah.
had guys that were beyond improving.
oh,
Yeah,
for
but you
sure.
put in that like the kind of
Penny
read option.
beyond injured in Seattle.
always
Swift he got
always
kicked out by
injured.
2 other running backs.
But you still got AJ Brown and Devontae. Smith.
Yeah,
Yes, you
but
do.
I mean
Yes,
that's
you do.
true. But I mean, again, this is you got all the
And they
tape
still
in the
got
world.
Jordan Davis,
you got
Jalen Carter.
all
It's
the
just me,
tape in the
man.
world.
It's, like I said before, it's the Patriots when they
Yeah.
a bunch of.
That offensive
I wouldn't say
line with the
nobody's
Eagles.
just. It's like a lot of guys blue collar. You don't hear their names, but they're always.
Oh yeah, no, and
top tier,
Their
and it-
secondary. That secondary for the
I
Patriots
get it,
always
but
good,
Mac Jones.
all good. But who do the Eagles have on defense? They're that
You got Hassan Riddick still.
okay, but that's one
You
player.
got okay. We'll see how Jalen Carter is. Jordan Davis was decent.
Jalen Carter rookie coming, yeah. No, I mean that's why they grabbed him out the
Yeah,
draft.
we'll
but
see.
still,
That's what I said. We'll see how he is. And
I
Jordan
can see
Davis.
why
Jordan Davis, the run game. He could still run stopper.
But Patriots got, I think so. Where it's going to come down to is that run game, and I like Ramondre Stevenson a lot better than I like what they got over there in
Right.
Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying?
I just Jalen Hurts is miles ahead of Mac Jones.
True. He had one good season.
You picking Patriots now or no?
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
he
got
had
Patriots.
a decent season. His
right,
the year
Patriots it
before,
is.
too.
I got
Still to the
Patriots.
wild card. I got Eagles.
Eagles. What do you got over there, Kelly?
I got Patriots.
Woo, 3-1, yo. All right. Next up, 125. We got the LA Rams, the Seattle Seahawks.
I'll go first. I'm gonna take the Rams in this one.
Okay.
I mean, they still got talent. I mean, they were banged up. And I know Cooper Kupp's out and his ass should probably retire. Honestly.
Stop it! Don't say that, bro. I got him on my. I just traded for him. Don't say
I
that.
know, and you try to trade him with me for Chase. Tripping.
I did. I
but
believe in Cooper Kupp. I think he still has one solid season left.
yeah, but I mean, you still got a few veteran guys that won this. I don't really. I think Seahawks are good, but I think they're overhyped. Honestly,
Mm.
I think they have a lot of young rookies that played well last year. Now their second year. They got
Kenneth the
Walker.
heart and soul back over there.
They got Tariq Woolen. I mean, they got a team, but
They got Kobe Bryant over there and fucking Michael Jackson. when you got Michael Jackson
But-
and Kobe Bryant,
I really think Geno. I don't know.
what are you gonna say about Geno?
I think he's not gonna be as good as he
Stop
was
it.
last year, bro.
He sat behind
Bro,
Russ.
did you see how did he play against our Niners?
He sat
He was
behind
trash
Russ.
against our
That
Niners.
was 1 week only.
No, 3 weeks in a row. We dominated them
That
damn
was
near
1
every
week
game.
only. But nah, Geno was the look at
Geno played
minus-
like trash all 3 games.
minus the 49ers games. He led
had one
the league in completions and passing, bro.
I get it.
Like he still got them to the playoffs. Nobody thought that Geno Smith was gonna get this
I get it.
Seahawks
I mean,
team.
Matthew
And
Stafford
this
was
is year
hurt.
2 now that he's back. Well, you got it's the
They're not gonna
coaching.
be. They're not. They're
It's the
talking about.
coaching.
They're talking about Seattle making the NFC Championship game. They're not making the NFC Championship game. I don't care.
I don't know if they. Yeah, I don't. I
Last
don't
year the
believe all that.
Rams didn't have a run game, and I still believe they don't. They keep it.
You don't like Akers?
Cam Akers back fully healthy, bro.
I don't care.
You really
The
don't
guy
like
can have
Akers?
4 legs. I don't even care if it was not that great.
Hey, I know that we're debating this, but this is my true feelings for this game.
Hold-
Fuck both of them.
Right. For real. For
I'm
real.
gonna say the Seahawks only because Bobby Wagner's back in that team. Again,
Yeah.
he let the Rams got
He
a
had
little bitter taste.
he had a
in his
pretty good
mouth.
season too last season.
He had a great
Yeah.
season,
He just didn't want to pay him $16 million.
and he's back on the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's why I said they got the heart and soul.
So I
back.
think
Yeah.
I think
Oh, that's who you're talking about, right? That's
he's
right.
gonna light it up for that defense.
I'm just tired of. I'm just more of a hater pick. I'm
I'm
tired
I
of.
mean, yeah, I mean,
I'm
either
not
way.
throwing Geno.
I know,
either,
but I'm just tired of the
picking
overhype.
Seahawks.
Seattle. I know they
Even
had a
though
great young
they're not-
team.
I don't
People are
wouldn't say
talking
they're
them. Bro, they weren't even close when they played us. We dominated every game. We blew them out every game, basically. That one they called back the pick 6 with the Nick Bosa
But
penalty. We blew
look,
them
the
out.
thing is about Seattle, the coaching. I give it
Yeah.
to Pete.
Pete, yeah,
I give
exactly.
Pete. Pete has kept the Seattle team relevant,
Yeah.
even with getting rid of Russell Wilson. Like everybody thought he was crazy to let Russell Wilson go. Trade for Drew Lock. He
Right.
traded for Drew Lock. They still had Geno. I mean, everybody thought that Drew Lock was gonna win the quarterbacking gig, and it ended up being Geno. But everybody thought Pete was wild crazy for sending Russell.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But look at what he's kept this team relevant. It all comes down to coaching. And the Rams coach, what's his name? McVay.
He had a
but
superstar team.
He's just a product of the
All his team
49ers
was-
offense,
yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
that's it. Or the 49ers
Shanahan
system.
offense, yeah.
But he doesn't have the talent. He paid for. They obviously bought that
They
Super
bought that
Bowl.
superstar team.
The Seahawks got that one.
I'll take the Rams still.
Yeah, I mean, I got you,
Seahawks.
Cali.
All right, 3-1.
All right.
And Rams should have beat them the last game of the season
Should have.
with that punt.
Should have. Next up.
Cowboys Giants.
Sunday night
NFC.
football, 5:20 p.m. on NBC, Telemundo, and Universal. So if you guys need to get that Spanish translation, put it to channel 19, baby.
You don't-
Cowboys.
It don't matter what language you speak, you can still watch this trash. It don't even.
I don't even want to
matter.
watch this game, honestly.
Cowboys
I'm watching
at
it for
New
fantasy
York
football
Giants.
purposes
Right.
only.
I don't have none.
All right. Quick question before we get into this. Obviously, they're playing at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Who gets injured? Somebody's gonna get injured.
Nah, nobody.
They're still using the same turf.
It
No,
don't
I think they're
matter.
gonna do it for the Jets and Bills game. I'm gonna save it for that.
Back to back. Oh, that's what if somebody gets injured in both those
That's
games?
true.
So like I said, I seen a stat
Oh,
where
that feels gonna be
Dak
messed
has
up.
beat the Giants the past 10 games he's played them. Now the Cowboys have done horribly in the past couple years in primetime games.
In prime time. Mm-hmm. But look at what they just said. They said the same stats about Patrick Mahomes on kickoff kickoff night.
Dak got a new coordinator.
I mean, it's getting close. This is
We got Barkley, fresh, 2 years away from that injury.
Yeah, I think Barkley was fire last season. It's gonna be a close one. New coaching staff.
They're
over
gonna
Obviously,
there.
have Cowboys.
obviously
It's in
Giants
the
made the
script.
playoffs
They gotta have
last
Cowboys
year.
win.
I don't know. I just don't believe in their
Cowboys are a better team.
I don't believe in their wide
On
receiver
paper?
core. On paper, yeah, for sure. On paper,
I mean, they're
that's
even
for sure.
the play.
We seen what the Lions did yesterday.
I got the Giants in this one. I'm picking the Giants.
What about you, Jose?
I'll go Cowboys. Cowboys gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys too. I can't pick the Giants.
I'm picking the Giants. I'd
It'll,
rather.
it'll be a good game.
I like Barkley.
for
I
about
like
3 of the
Waller's
quarters.
There too. Waller's there too. Huh?
He supposedly got injured already.
This is what happens, man. I think Dak goes down and in comes Trey Lance. Cali.
You still gotta get rid of Cooper Rush too.
Stop
after
it.
this.
Got the Giants.
You got the Giants. Oh, 2-2 on that one.
2-2.
All right, last one, man. Last one on the list. Monday Night Football. We are back at MetLife Stadium. The New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers are hosting the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. This is on ESPN, ABC, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, ESPN Deportes. So all the ESPNs got this one.
It's on everything but HBO.
Watch, if you want to watch the Manning cast, that one's on ESPN too. That's the Eli brothers, and I want to say I know that they're having a
Also on
special host.
ABC.
Yeah, they got a special host this year. They haven't said it yet,
And
but I think it's Marshawn.
And that show's a must watch.
Yeah, for sure.
For the best commentary, they got the best
Oh yeah, the
athletes.
Manning cast. I
Yeah,
love
they've
that.
got-
I love the Manning
They're
cast.
hilarious.
Manning
man.
cast
It's
is on
hilarious.
ESPN too, so make sure you check it out there. But on this game, man, I got the Buffalo Bills.
Bills too.
I got the Jets.
You got the
Alright.
Jets and
I
Aaron
don't-
Rodgers.
You know, I don't know why. I just don't trust the Bills.
Why?
I don't know. In the play, every time I know this is the regular season. This is the season opener, but look, they literally let Bengals go in there, in their home field, and smack them. Wasn't even.
But this is it.
They almost lost to Miami. It was
But see,
Skyler.
that is what happens when you have multiple good teams in one conference.
I get
because
it.
it's the
But
same
to
thing happened
Miami,
in the,
Miami with their backup
but the
quarterback.
NFC conference is the same
I
thing.
get it, but do we overhype? Yeah, they got a good, solid defense, solid offense, blah blah blah. But they don't win big games. They
You
don't
think
win
this
big-
is a big game?
Yeah, it's a big game. Everybody's gonna
Mhm.
watch this game.
It's not a big. I mean, yeah, it's a primetime
a
game.
primetime
but I don't
game.
think it's not a big game. It's the first
I
game
mean,
of
it's
the
not
season.
a big game when it comes to implications,
Yeah, so I
but
mean,
it's a big game for the Jets, especially because they want to.
I think it's a
start
bigger.
Off,
I think it's a bigger game for the Jets than
Yeah.
it is the Bills.
it is, yeah. It's a lot more important game to the Jets. I think Jets. I think you got Dalvin Cook, you got Rodgers. Everybody loves him. He's rejuvenated.
Cook. Stop it.
I mean,
No, we got offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie
yeah,
of the
you
year.
got
Sauce
you got
third year.
Sauce. You got
Sauce
Sauce.
versus Stephon's gonna be fun to watch.
It is, and yeah, it's. I think New York's gonna come ready to play. This is an important game. They
Oh
want to
yeah,
start
no, that
off
for
strong.
sure. No, I think the Jets are gonna have a top 10 defense for sure this season.
Oh yeah,
I
more top 5, I'll say.
Brees Hall is still trying to come back slowly but surely.
Yeah. You
Dalvin
don't believe?
Cook
You
out
think
there.
Dalvin's washed up that much?
Obviously, the Minnesota Vikings didn't want him.
Well, I mean, Madison was. I just think they just didn't think he was worth the
Now
money.
you know how, but
I'm only going Bills because
Which goes to the topic we skipped about the running backs.
We had to
I'm only
just
gonna go
yeah.
Bills
time.
because they've been together. Where Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers just joined the squad.
I just didn't like the way they played down the stretch.
yeah, this is the first game.
I know it's the first game, but
This ain't down the stretch.
but even then, I think they're all excited. The mentality of the Jets going in, they're excited.
Man,
they're
don't
ready,
let Hard Knocks
motivated.
fool you, bro.
I'm just.
I
saying.
mean, the same thing happened with the Raiders, and they went 4-0 that season. And then what happened in the preseason? And then what happened? They
well,
shit
that's
the
the
bed.
Raiders. That's the preseason. I'm not talking about the pre. I'm just talking about.
That's why I'm saying don't let Hard Knocks fool you.
I'm not
bro.
letting Hard Knocks. The Jets are actually a legit team, though. Raiders are
You're saying that all of it.
defense.
So you get Aaron Rodgers once. Did they make the playoffs?
I'm
last
not saying
season?
they're gonna. I'm not saying they're gonna do.
Meow.
They're not gonna make.
Come on, bro.
I'm not saying they're Super Bowl contenders or nothing, but they'll make the playoffs this year.
But you're like, man, you get a 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, and you think that he's gonna sit here and trash the Buffalo Bills? Not Josh Allen has still got this. This is game
Just like
one.
he had it against the Bengals in Buffalo.
I mean, anybody can win the game. Goodness gracious.
Definitely, but
Who you got over there?
Buffalo.
Who you got over there?
I got Bills.
There you
Okay,
go.
3
There you go.
Bills,
That's
1
fine.
Jets.
I mean, Jets could win.
they definitely can.
Hey, anybody can win.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
but this isn't like way down the stretch and later on in the year. They're gonna play again. But I think these are 2 playoff contenders. And yeah, I know that we were supposed to get into fantasy football stuff, but man, the time has run out on this show. Let us know how you guys like the new little format with the little debate that we had at the beginning, and then we get into other football stuff. Next week, remember the TIYF podcast is on at Tuesday at 8 p.m. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/TIYF pod, which is this channel. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., you will get the premiere of this podcast, GameTime podcast, on YouTube. The YouTube premiere is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. We got Michigan tomorrow, 12:30. Go Blue. Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes, they play Nebraska Cornhuskers tomorrow. Make sure you check that out. What's up? You know when Bum State plays? Probably not, because you're not a real
Don't
fan.
matter. We win regardless.
Got dropped to 5th place in the NCAA college rankings. But again,
That's why your coach is not there.
there
right
will
now.
be a college football podcast coming, a TIYF
Right.
college football podcast coming. It's going to be me and my nephew on that one. That's going to be fun to do. But again, you guys got anything else before we get out of here, man?
I'm
Any
excited
other
to
shit
finally
talking?
Watch football on Sundays.
Yes, sir. Football's back, man. Welcome to week 1 of the 2023 season. We got all of our picks. We will have the report first thing next Friday, and they can talk all the shit when I guess the Jacksonville Jaguars and the T-Law does his thing. But yeah, man, this is your boy Billy F. Gates. I got my guy Fantasy Guru Slick Vic, and then we got my cousin Kelly X Poppy, who's moderating now. This is TIYF presents Game Time. Peace, baby. Niners.
Niners.